All right. Oh my God, it's been forever since we
Forever.
have this wonderful snap over here. Hello, Arden.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
say
how you
pretty
been?
much.
How you
I
been?
have, I have been existing.
You been existing?
It's usually how it goes for me. I exist.
True. Did you read the large text block that I sent you?
Do you want the truth, or do you want me to make you feel good?
No, no, no. Truth is, I'm assuming you didn't read it.
No, no, I did
Okay,
not.
so I
That
also
was
did. I also talked to Jem about it. We reworded it so there's some drawback to using the ability. It's also another once a day spell. But that's a later discussion if you want to talk about that specific spell.
I mean, to be fair, once a day would make it work, but you're
It's a
also
once a day,
technically
1 minute concentration.
you're technically not using it as a spell as your character. You
N-
have it as
This
a
one's a different one. This one's a completely different one. Instead of like the potent like instant, this one is like a smaller version. So instead of like an insta fail, you have disadvantage.
whereas your main ability
Is
one
it
is
insta fail?
insta fail.
Yeah. Hi
Yeah.
Ben. What's up?
Hello.
What's up? You got the lovely rider from Cryan.
As always, I'm trying to keep chats separate so that I can keep an eye on this stuff.
Yes, and new thing with this, we are also live on the YouTubes.
Oh, gasp. Hello, YouTube.
Oh, we're live on 2 spots this time.
On
Like,
YouTube, I was once known as the silent protagonist.
yes.
Once again, did not have the what do they call it? The motive or drive to continue making videos for it, though.
No.
I do much easier when I have other people giving me orders, which is
I
what I
see.
do in my regular job. That's an IT,
Yeah.
that's an AI thing.
It's an AI ooh thing. So yeah.
Please
So
order me a while.
so since this is like this patch was like I think 3 patches ahead of the last one we did, the save files did not transfer through, sadly enough. But
Damn.
we did just reach the second interlude, so that gives us enough space to space this out, and also gives me some modem of like time and motivation to continue editing the VODs, because we're like, I think we're okay, so I think the editing has got us to like around chapter 4 to 5. We're around there.
Oh.
So I have a
So
good
the
whiles
people
away.
who've only seen the VODs think of him still as a good person.
Oh yeah. We still think of him as a good person. Who knows?
I don't.
Maybe he still is. Maybe he is. Like maybe that's a
No.
thing.
I do not do well with betrayals, obviously.
Redemption arc, Arden.
No.
Redemption.
I would rather have him redeemed rather than Soul Creek's main character, to be honest.
I mean, true. I mean, like he has things going on that we're gonna wait a couple of patches before we continue on with that. But he has a good amount of things going on his complete end. But yeah, we get a little wet.
Wait.
So from what we remember, I voiced a good chunk of this entire visual novel.
I only voiced like the main villain and the main character.
Yeah. I'm going to beat my past self up for making me do that.
That's what you get.
That's
for
what I
wanting
get.
to do voice acting. But
I
that
know.
also gives you all of the experience.
I know, but like I had to completely differentiate voices now. I have like for Krayan, I now have it in a notebook of like how to pronounce each name, who's what, and what accent I use. I also now need to find said notebook because I placed it down somewhere and it seemed to have dissolved into the ether.
Oh no.
So yeah, that is a thing that I'm going to be looking for soon. But for now, that out of the way, I think I just need to say the content warning real quick. Let me just open up the YouTube title cards because I remember the flower triggers over here.
While you bring that up, I'll also bring up a side note. I have been reading through the Hunter of the Reckoning Corver book recently.
Ooh. What's that?
Mostly I have an idea of doing a one-shot for Halloween or Halloween-esque times. And Hunter of the Reckoning's the closest to making self-insert and or regular Joe style people.
I wanna do a one-shot with peeps. I feel the urge to DM again. My friend, like, also, like, this weekend, my friends, we watched The Legends of Vox Machina Season 2 because they haven't watched it. And they also asked me, like, to do D&D again at their house. So, like, there's a whole other thing, like, it's nice. It's nice to, like, go away from the house and hang out with friends. And, like,
Yeah,
that's not
that's
your
me
house.
every Saturday.
Just mix up the accents so they sound more chaotic. Oh no, there's editing VODs.
Do you have any idea how often this owl falls into, well, that picks up cowboy hat, puts on owl?
My God, it was so easy before. Now it's no longer easy for me to do a southern accent.
Oh, you just lost the southern drawl.
I lost the southern drawl sometimes, but like, now it's changed into Russian. It's a partially Russian accent. I don't know.
For that I blame our beautiful, lovely boy from Soul Creek.
Yes.
Not Kaya.
Caius is a beautiful baby boy. He just baby
No,
girl.
no. We all know Caius is a pillow princess.
Caius is baby girl.
Loken, that's his name.
Loken, our lovely husky man.
Lovely husky man.
I'm gonna need a lot of water and a lot of coffee for this.
Between him and nature, I swear.
Oh my God. So, anyway, now time for the trigger and content warning. Trigger and content warning. Remember, the flowers contains themes of adult nature, scenes of violence, death, betrayal, and minor gore. Viewer discretion is advised. Did I spell discretion wrong?
They should add in memory loss to that as well.
D-I-S-C-R... Discretion, D-I-S-C-R-E-S-S-I-O-N? Is that discretion or discretion?
Sounds like discretion.
That's in a lot of videos!
Well, I mean...
There's also poor spelling, is what it is. Oh my god.
D-I-S-C-R-E-T-I-O-N.
Oh, it is... I forgot the T.
Yeah. You have an S-I-O-N at the end
How
instead
many
of a
fucking
T-I-O-N.
videos? I did like 13 videos already has that.
That's fine. Just means we can't spell.
Yeah,
I'm an
no,
AI.
I mean, no one noticed it, so like, no one commented on it yet, so like, that's a good thing.
My answer to that is I'm an AI. You think I spell things?
True. Alright, I think this... Also, top left corner, they now show the song. Which is pretty
nice.
cool. And on the YouTube end, there I put a full chunk of like the musicians and artists links down below.
Oh, I get to start this one.
Yep, you start.
I'm trying to remember his appropriate accent here.
It's Floro.
No.
It's slight Floro.
All right, Lance. Time to get up.
Yeah. I feel a jolt. Oh yeah, it's because it's me. I'm Lance, so I have to narrate now. Fuck.
Yep.
Is it like deep accent? I feel.
No,
I felt a jolt.
He wasn't Southern.
He wasn't Southern.
He was more like
gruff.
Midtown.
Midtown. Ugh, I feel a jolt run through my neck, making me slam my head against the window. So dazed that it takes me a moment to remember where I am. It's dark in the car. Must be going through a tunnel. Artemis smiles at me and as he stuffs something in his coat pocket.
Sorry about that. You wouldn't rouse, so no matter what I tried. So I decided to put that collar to good use.
I make my animosity clear with a loud growl. I find that hard to believe.
Come now. No harm, no foul.
That hurt like a bitch! I rub my neck. It's gonna get a hot minute to get used to narrating for myself for a hot minute.
Well, perhaps my intel on you was wrong. And again, that was a relatively weak current.
It's not very smart to mess with someone who has nothing to lose.
Oh, please. We both know that's not true.
Is that right?
I know you're just as petty as the rest of us. If you work with us, you can get back at all the people who screwed you over.
Including you? Artemis laughs.
You know what? Sure, why not? Once we get you settled in, I give you permission to try me.
They're into dog play.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
all pup.
probably.
It's pup play, immediate.
Just know that I don't play fair.
I don't need you to tell me that. Where are we anyway?
We're en route to your new home.
Besides the brief flashes of light on the ceiling, I can't see anything. The walls look rather cramped, with only 2 lanes to drive on. An underground tunnel, huh? How fitting.
And why is that?
I just think it's a fitting way to get there. Looks dank and depressing to me.
Then you should feel right at home. Look, we're almost through.
The weasel slowly pulls us in before handing me a pair of sunglasses.
Put these on. It's brighter than you think.
Bright light warning. Huh. His smile can only mean he's toying with me again. If I refuse to wear them, it'll hurt my eyes. If I take them, I'll be doing what he says. I really do hope that I get a chance to kill him one day. With a grunt, I decide to put them on. I'm used to playing along to try to survive. I jolt as we suddenly start rising upwards. Bright light in my fucking... Oh, it's not that bright. I thought it would be bright.
Just gets brighter and brighter.
Yeah. Light starts to pour in through an opening above us. Even with the sunglasses, it takes a moment for my vision to adjust to the sunlight. It's bright and sunny today with very few clouds in the sky. In front of me are several buildings that I think are... Excuse me. Excuse me. In front of me are several buildings that I think are skyscrapers. I see the dome-like structure encasing everything like I was previously told, but it's not nearly as dreary as I envisioned. It's so jarring that I drop my guard enough for Artemis to catch me by surprise. He chuckles lightly, with no hint of malice.
See? Not so depressing, is it?
Not really, no. This is really Resume?
It is, yeah. Welcome to the business. Or, welcome to the business, Lance Krager.
He helped me unbuckle my seatbelt so that we can exit the vehicle. The air is fresh, and the music's still dreary and, like, conflicting with its background constantly. It's ominous, but, like, it's also bright, which is weird.
It's supposed to be like the...
Oh, like,
You're
untrusting.
You're in an open and nice, friendly place. It's clearly not.
Yeah.
After all, we know what this place is.
It's a
They
battery.
transplant organs.
I was right, technically, in the beginning when I said they were in, like, the Matrix type shit. So...
Only partially. They just deadened the person's nerves and stole all their organs constantly because they kept regrowing them.
I mean, true. But still, they're using humans like a sort of, like, surgery bank of an organ bank.
Organ donors.
Or organ donors.
Although,
It would
are
be a
they
bank.
really donating if it's non-consensual?
True. Also, hi, Mora. It's your 2 faves,
Hi,
Arden and the
Mora.
bird. The bird. Excuse me, Mora. Hello. Okay. I see how it is. The air is fresh, and there's a nice breeze flowing through my fur. The bird. What's most surprising is how much grass there is.
Ah, someone's enamored, aren't they? What do you think?
Are you sure wouldn't be Floro's persona if he was a furry? Like, I feel like it would.
Floro's persona is a koala.
Are you sure? Are you
Cute and
sure
fluffy
not
on the
not this?
outside, horrible murder machine on the
I
inside.
mean, he's kind of cute and fluffy,
Not for
but
this weasel.
he's cute. He's cute and fluffy. Don't ever call me a Carlos Haktua. I hate it, Mora.
A Carlos Hoptua?
No, I hate that.
Oh no.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I have now learned something occurred.
No! See what you teach Arden, Mora? You're a bad influence on Arden. My God.
Not more. Not you, Mora. Your persona is whatever you want it to be. Floro is a character of mine from the Flights of the Legacy game.
Which is this Sunday?
This coming Sunday,
This
yes.
coming Sunday. Yeah.
And every other Sunday. So,
Yes.
yeah. My, someone's enamored, aren't they? What do you think?
It's weird. It's nothing like I've pictured it or have been told.
Such are the dangers of propaganda. I assure you, we have the people's best interest at heart.
I feel like he would choke us sexually. I
What,
don't know.
Artemis?
Artemis. Yeah.
He probably would.
I feel like he would like choke or step on us. Like honestly, I can see it. Dunphy's just a horny owl after flying solo. Just more prevalence.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I'll believe it when I see it. I know enough about this place to be skeptical.
If that's your prerogative, then there's nothing I can do. At least try to enjoy yourself, won't you? Life is utterly pointless without entertainment.
Whatever
Fucking
you
is
say.
Floro.
Yeah, told you.
Damn it!
I told you this is Floro as a furry. I know you want a koala, but this is him right there.
I only went with koala because koalas are cute and nasty little bastards.
Drop bear. Whatever you say. Oh, did I voice it? I can't remember. I think I voiced him.
This is someone new.
Yeah, this is someone new, but like we were a little bit ahead into interlude 2 during the save. I just forgot where.
Well, you can either go with timid or gruff. Your choice.
I think we go a little bit timid. Welcome back, sir. Someone from behind catches our attention, immediately putting me on edge. Oh, that was right. Oh,
Oh,
he's so
that
cute.
works!
He's so cute. Oh my God. Looks to be a raccoon, small one at that. He's carrying a clipboard under his arm and has a big slung around his shoulder. Bag. Slung? Why did I say slung?
You said big slung.
Big slung around his shoulder. Oh, okay. You don't think you ever saw this visual novel before? It's this. We have streamed this like way back before
Yeah,
what's it called?
Soul Creek.
Before Soul Creek. The VODs are slowly being cut down to like watchable sizes on our YouTube page, and I'm most likely going to attempt to compile a good amount before New Year's. That's when I'm going to start posting them on there again.
And
At
then
this
we'll post
point,
the whole movie.
yeah. Well, honestly, just a whole. Can we even fit a whole movie of this? Like,
I've seen people be posting like 24-hour long videos.
oh God, that's gonna kick me in the ass. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if I
is.
still have the old VOD videos. That's the problem.
That's gonna be a pile of
I'm
editing.
missing. I think I'm missing day 2, like the 3-hour VOD from that one.
We'll look it up later. Come here.
We'll look. Yeah. I try lowering my tension. If need be, I could take him in a fight. He's so tiny.
And there you are, Jasper. Sorry to make you come out on your day off.
It's no big deal. I just wasn't expecting you to come back so soon.
Thankfully, our new recruit has been rather cooperative. Isn't that right, Mr. Krager?
I grunt and try to ignore them.
You'll have to excuse him. He just woke up from a nap and is rather cranky, it seems.
Aw, don't worry, Mr. Krager. I'm the same way.
Jasper is adorable.
His voice is rather high and mildly irritating to my ears, mainly because he's trying to be so friendly with me. I glanced toward the runt. He really expects me to answer? Oh, it's glaring. Artemis is smiling while his eyes remain cold, before gesturing to his coat pocket. In annoyance, I spit on the ground before turning to face them. I just want to get settled in. It's been a long trip. Don't you have a dissection to attend or something? Jasper tilts his head with a confused look on his face. Artemis actually laughs.
What a morbid sense of humor. Again, please forgive him, Jasper. He's got a lot to learn about how we do things.
Oh, absolutely. Here, let me get your car parked, sir. Then I can assist you.
You're too kind, Jasper. I'm admittedly a tad worn out after driving for so long.
It's no trouble at all. Seriously, it's one of the few things I get Bleh. It's one of the few times I get an excuse to drive. After all,
You have a point. As you know, I'll take any excuse to avoid the porch just so I can go for a spin.
Artemis hands over the keys to his car to the excitable raccoon.
Take your time. I'll give Mr. Krieger a small tour of the premises before we head inside.
On it. Be back soon. I can't help but stare at Artemis. Either he's really is a good actor, or he's been being genuinely nice to this guy. After the raccoon drives away, I decide to speak up. Who the hell was that?
Hmm.
Artemis turns his cold gaze at me once again.
That is Jasper Sanders, my assistant. Adorable, isn't he?
Just peachy.
You'll see him from time to time when I'm out on business.
He gestures for me to follow him down one of the paths.
While you were asleep, I got your credentials verified and approved. You'll be working under me for the time being.
Cool.
And now's as good of a time as any to let you in on something.
Artemis turns to look at me with a very serious look on his face.
I'm well aware that you know more than you should about our base of operations. When you're above the surface, you are not to mention anything incriminating to anyone, even your fellow employees, unless told otherwise.
If you were a bit less vague, I might have a clue as to what you're talking about.
How stupid can one man possibly be?
Oh, incredibly stupid.
So stupid.
So dumb. I just roll my eyes. I'm starting to get used to his petty attempts at trying to get under my skin. Artemis pulls out the remote to my collar. I tense up.
I'm not a big fan of repeating myself. If you don't listen to me, whatever happens is on you. An Arcadia collar can do more than just send electricity through your body. It records and transmits everything you say to the higher-ups. If they find out your lips are loose, they won't hesitate to kill you right then and there. They can tighten the collar to prevent you from talking, or send enough volts of electricity to fry your brain. It's even possible to detonate it no matter where you are on this planet.
Artemis tucks the remote back into his pocket before he exhales.
If you value your life, you'll learn to keep quiet.
Why are you telling me all of this? What's the catch? Artemis smirks as he pulls down the turtleneck he's wearing, showing his own Arcadia collar.
What's the fun in it if I don't give you a fighting chance?
In the distance, we can see Jasper jogging to try to catch up with us.
We can talk more candidly later on. Just not now, understand?
I got it. Artemis smiles.
Good. Ooh. The plot thickens.
Whoa. I think like this scene is where we ended technically on the last time we streamed this.
Yeah, because I don't remember him showing off the collar last time.
Yeah. Artemis gives me a tour of the main building. It reminds me a lot of Tanisha?
Kensia.
Of Tensio. Very pretentious and sterile.
By the way, your roommate will be arriving today.
Oh my god, we're getting a roommate? Excuse me? Like, what?
You're excused.
You're fucking kidding me.
Have I ever lied to you?
Yes. Yes.
Honestly, I thought you'd be more open to the idea.
You should know that I work better alone.
Well, it's a good thing you're not alone anymore, new recruit.
My snout twitches in irritation.
Don't worry, it's more of a front than anything. You're used to lying to others, yeah? You'll be doing most of your work down below. However, space has been rather scarce.
Can't I just sleep in the storage closet or something?
I'm afraid not. As a new recruit, you need to familiarize yourself with the more mundane aspects of working here.
Such as...
For starters, you could remove that stick up your ass and learn to enjoy yourself.
Nah, I kinda like it up there. I can't imagine
Yeah.
working here with it, and it will be enjoyable in the slightest.
Lance Powerbottom confirmed.
Yep, Lance Powerbottom.
You have a poor imagination. Use this as an excuse to broaden your horizons.
Huh.
Attaboy.
Oh my god, who's our roommate?
I think I've seen the character in spoilers before, but I don't know their name.
Hmm.
And here are your new living arrangements. You start out small, but if you produce satisfactory results, I can pull some strings for you to get better accommodations.
Gee, thanks. Love adding more things to my ever-growing list of debts.
I do too. We have so much in common. Here's your key card. Be sure not to lose it. Wouldn't want to add more to that list after all.
I snatch it and then push past the weasel. Shut up! I take my rifle off my back and then place it against the wall. It's only one room, but it's pretty big. The bunk beds are built into the walls to save space. The common area on the other side is circular with a curved couch and a coffee table. Across from our bunk beds, is a serviceable kitchen. And everything is obnoxiously white. It's almost blinding.
It's actually a form of torture.
It smells too clean. Really?
I think it's like color deprivation or something.
Ugh.
After a long time, it just gets bad. It's why working in office buildings puts so much strain on the mind.
Ah.
If you want to cook anything, there's a tablet for you to order ingredients. A serviceman will personally deliver them to you. The showers on the floor are communal, but you'll have your own toilet past that door on the right. And don't worry, your collar doesn't care about getting wet.
Artemis rambles on without letting me get in a word. Eventually, I resort to interrupting him. Am I allowed to leave whenever I want?
Oh, absolutely. You're not a prisoner. Just remember that the Arcadia collar will track each and every step you take.
We could leave the bubble if we want to, but like, it's so dangerous out there. You should just stay in here. It's not like I'm
You can
tracking you
leave
or
the bubble
anything.
if you want to. The bubble just gets bigger.
I feel like we need to do a recap for some peeps in a bit. When we get to a lull in the story, we'll do that.
Yeah. It'd be in your best interest to not wander too far without giving your prior notice.
Artemis
Arthur.
flashes his stupid smile. I get it. I won't pull on my leash too much.
See, you are learning.
Artemis's axiom beeps. He swipes through a few screens with a serious look on his face.
Well, I was hoping to at least get a shower before getting back to work. Also, hello, Boopers. Welcome home.
I twist.
Comfy says hi.
Oh no, does that mean you're leaving already? I'm heartbroken. My goodness.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be back later tonight to give you your first mission.
Jesus, already? Also, Jesus is canon in this universe. It's a lion. Or it could be a lamb. Asland.
I,
It's
I would think
Asland.
that meant the lamb.
Yeah. Could it not be Aslan, the lion Jesus from Narnia?
How about no?
Ah, ride me!
Welcome to Resume, Lance Krager. We work tirelessly to make the world a better place.
Fantastic. Better hurry before that collar of yours zaps you or something.
You really think they need to pull that with me? Unlike some people, I know my place, and I'm willing to do my job correctly.
Then you should be a good example and get the fuck out.
Someone's impatient. Need some alone time? You can find some quality lotion in the water closet.
Like, you need to masturbate? Go on ahead. Out! I growl. Artemis bows pretentiously.
He is. Of course, Your Highness.
Oh my god.
He is fucking fluoro.
He is fluoro. See? My god.
Ooh.
Also, I just realized I might need to expand the.
Correction, he is season 2 fluoro,
Season
aka
2.
someone who knows more than he's letting on, versus the current season fluoro who's literally at the end of his rope.
1 second. I just need to fix this real quick. No, that's not it. Oh my god. Give me 1 moment. I gotta remember the flowers. Because I gotta increase the size of the screen real quick.
This is stuff they learned. Constantly going through this.
Yep. Should be before Soul Creek, right?
It should be before Soul Creek.
It's weird. There we go. Oh,
Oh shoot, I get to learn how to be a storyteller for World of Darkness.
there we go. That should do it. All right, now it's full screen for people to see.
Aha!
Yes. Move myself
Akira,
down.
we don't love the villains.
We love the villains.
Only the owl loves the
I
villains, but
love
the
the
owl is weird.
villains. I'm sorry Disney ruined me with their fucking like flamboyantly gay villains.
You mean literally the entirety of gay culture is just Disney? Pick which Disney villain you want it to be.
Yeah.
If I had to go from my childhood, it would be Scar.
Yeah. I'm just like thinking. I'm not Gaston. Probably be Hades. Honestly.
I'd imagine you pull off a good Hades.
Yeah. Hades like the gay best friend type of shit. With that, the weasel makes his way out of my room. Yeah.
The only thing I think about that version of Hades is before he met Persephone.
Yeah. I feel like, how would that even look like now if they redid Hercules? Would they include like the
Or
other
if they-
gods inside there?
Or if they did a Hercules 2 where it's actually Hades, who's supposed to be the main character and he's trying to fall in love.
Maybe.
And the villain is actually Demeter. You know,
Yeah.
bad mom.
Bad mom. Yeah. With that, the weasel makes his way out of my room. The door slides shut automatically. Out of frustration, I spit. He spits a lot.
I mean, we pretty much said he is a non-showering gross wolf.
True. I spit on the floor.
Then
No! Then I look around the room for any potential cameras. I wouldn't be surprised if they bugged the place. Although, I guess there's no point while I'm wearing this collar. My eyes immediately veer towards the bathroom.
I'm just mad they call it the
Oh, he
Arcadia
is going
Killer.
to masturbate! Where the fuck is that lotion?
It does bug me a little bit. It's called the Arcadia collar.
Yeah.
Considering Arcadia is one of the places I have in the story I'm writing.
Yeah. The running water makes it difficult to hear. Before I got in, am I gonna describe masturbating right now?
Mm.
Before I got in, I tested how loud the door was with the shower on. I should be able to pick up on if someone enters. I technically work here now, so I shouldn't be as tense as I am. Still, never know what these freaks would stoop to.
Yeah, Lance definitely needs stress relief.
Yeah, he does. It's been a while since I've had a decent shower. I decided that if I can't do anything outwardly rebellious, I'll at least take advantage of the amenities when I can. Despite being communal, each of the showers have their own separate stall and locking door. Make sure no one else is in here. I need some time alone. I take the opportunity to give myself as good of a rinse as I can. Need to get my own shampoo. One of these ones in here particularly appeal to me. It gets the job done, I guess. I've heard the door open twice so far, making me freeze each time. Both times it was just them taking a piss, washing their paws, and leaving. The stall is still locked, but I can't be too careful. Feel like I'm on an infiltration mission again. Doubt anyone's made it this far, though. Lucky me. Oh, fuck. I'm way too tense right now. I eye the bottle of lotion Artemis teased me about. The thought of doing something that he suggested makes me bite my lip. With a grunt, I lean down to pick it up and at least smell it.
Attaboy.
Smells like vanilla. I'm really fucking pent up, but I don't need his advice. I've been fine up till now without his fancy bullshit. I'll just rinse off anyway. I'll save it for when I'm done in here. Wow, we really are off the gate. We're going to just describe him masturbating in bed.
Wow.
Honestly. I set the bottle down. Yeah.
Better than the Soul Creek nodding.
Honestly, it took a while for Soul Creek. Now we're just like
I
off.
know, right?
I mean, technically, it took a while for Remember the Flowers for something sexual like that to happen. But like, I think the most like lewd that we got was just sleeping shirtless with our big our big snow leopard man,
You mean the big tiger man?
big tiger man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing we've done so far. We saw his nip nops. Have you seen him in his towel? That was it. Then
I
again,
believe, yeah.
Then again, the main character is asexual, so we won't be seeing that from them.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to
Not
see it from
like-
this fucker. Ugh. I set the bottle back down and realize I've gotten hard thinking about how to blow off some stress. I sigh before getting down to business.
And screen wipe.
Ah, we
Goodness.
finished our business. Oh, he did it in the shower. I would never understand how like doing it in the shower. Like that's standing and like that's a lot of water. I don't know.
When you have no other options, trust me.
Yeah, true.
It'll make sense.
True. I spent longer than normal in the bathroom. My axiom hasn't made any noise, so I guess I'm not needed quite yet. On my way back to my room, I pass a few people who look at me curiously before they whisper to each other. It takes an effort not to growl at them for staring.
He's kind of like a bottom or something, right? He gives off that energy.
Totally.
I just scoff and try to ignore them. It's awkward walking around the halls in just towels. Oh, that's why they're looking at you. You're naked. I'll need to make it a habit to shower late at night. While carrying my clothes, I rummaged through my pants pocket for the key card Artemis gave me.
Oh my god, you're so adorable!
Tips on voicing.
All right, go for it. The second the door slides open, I'm met with yet another person I've never seen before. He's crouched down and his back is to the door, like he's inspecting the room. His ears perk to my direction at the sound of the door opening. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, fuck, don't tell me.
You must be Lance Krager. Nice to meet you.
I groan. Yeah, that's me. I assume you're my roommate then.
That I am.
Oh my god, are they gonna fuck?
He gets it.
He gets up to greet me enthusiastically. I thought he might be a wolf at first, but upon a closer inspection, I'd say he's a Shiba Inu.
An adorable Shibi.
The fur pattern checks out. Never seen a blue one though. It looks like we're about the same height, but he's definitely wider than I am.
He's
Oh, I'm a
so
perfect fit
cute.
then.
Oh, maybe I should use him for my body, the body type, for the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm gonna change it now that we've seen him.
Oh, he's like Benji.
The name's Benjamin. Benjamin Amos. Though most people just call me Benji. It's nice to meet you.
You already said that. Look, I'm kind of. Oh, he gives us a hug. He gives us a
Well,
hug. Oh my god.
yeah,
Yes.
that sucks. Benji is best.
He's so best. Without even hesitating, Benjamin gives me a bear hug. My instincts go into overdrive, my arms are free from the sudden embrace, and I prepare to use them.
I hope we can get along.
Stab, stab,
well.
stab, stab, stab.
He's gonna die, I know it.
No!
This is only my first day, but if you need anything, let me know.
Get off me!
Ah!
I roar at this man and his sudden intrusiveness. He's startled and loosens his grasp, giving me a chance to slip away. Oh, we do beat him up. What the fuck, man? We just been told to keep it low-key. Oh, with a swift movement, I knee him in the gut. While he's about to fall to his knees, I grab him aggressively by the arm and whip him around until he's in a chokehold. If you want to see the end of next week, you're going to stay as far as you can away from me. I have no interest in getting close to you or anyone who works here. Nod if you understand. Don't speak. I could feel both of our heartbeats. Mine is fast but stable. His is completely erratic. He meekly nods. He's shaking. After a moment, I can smell the fresh scent of blood coming from somewhere, and I snap back to my senses. I spot bread. Bread? Bread! I spot bread in the corner of the room. I spot bright red liquid running down his arm as he's struggling to escape. Fuck! So much for being discreet. It hasn't even been a day and I'm being reckless. He could easily report me, and I could only imagine how well that'd go. I don't have time to be pulling stunts like this. I have to figure out how to get his collar off me and get out of here. I need to rein myself in and think things through carefully. Well, now he's bleeding. As I am now, I have little to no autonomy. Forget that I'm stuck in this shitty game Artemis set me up in. I click my tongue. At this rate, I can already tell I'm going to die working for these assholes. I loosen my grip on his neck and let him go. The Shiba drops to his knees, catches his breath, and scampers a few feet away from me. Taking a closer look, I can see just how much blood is dripping onto the floor. If this guy really wanted to harm me, he could have done so. As he is now, he just looks like a harmless dog fearing for his life. The slash marks on his arm begin staining a deeper red the more blood spills out. Okay. I need you to stand up. Can you do that? He weakly nods. Good. Here, let me help you. Upon looking at my paw, I see I scraped some of this fur off his arm as well. I don't think he's in a lot of pain, but he's definitely scared. Oh, we see it on his arm.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
His ears are laid back and he's avoiding looking at me. Can't believe how much of a fuck up I am. Angry at myself, I shake my head. Look, you don't need to apologize. If anything, I should be the one saying sorry. Let me take a look at your arm. He nods before turning back to me. I think there's a first aid kit in here somewhere. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm just improvising in an attempt to defuse the situation I forced upon myself. Goddamn hospital. It makes sense for them to have those lying around, right? I exhale in relief as I find one in the cabinet. Alright, now hold still. Clean it and wrap it up. Benjamin doesn't say anything as I patch him up. I have enough experience with external injuries like this. Perks of trying to survive as a mercenary. It doesn't take me very long to finish. That should be good.
Thank you.
He's still shaking. Okay, look. I'm really, really sorry about earlier. It's been a while since I felt this guilty over something. You came at me so fast that I didn't have time to register what was going on. I panicked. I lashed out. It's not an excuse, but I am sorry. Benjamin turns his head to look at me, still hanging low.
It wouldn't have happened if I didn't surprise you like that.
Again, it's not your fault. Do you know anything about me?
No, nothing.
Then I'll tell you a little. I've been a mercenary for the better part of my decade. In order to survive, I had to develop certain instincts. It's still not an excuse, but I thought you should know that I don't take surprises well. If you need to, you can report me or whatever. Maybe they'll transfer me to another facility or something.
Oh no, don't worry. I mean, you did kind of scare me. But hearing your explanation, I can see how a surprise bear hunt could spook you.
Benjamin knocks on his head.
My wife always said I jump without thinking.
Aw, he's a wife. Adorable.
He's clearly the dad type.
True.
I should have asked you before doing that. Oh, you were completely naked. Which, speaking
Our
of...
dick is just out in the open. Now that the situation has calmed down, Benjamin covers his eyes with his paw.
It's gonna make it really hard to read. Sorry, but could you put some clothes on?
Oh. I'm completely naked. I must have lost my towels in the commotion. Sure, just give me a second. I grunt before heading to my belongings. What a great first impression.
Glass house.
I think this entire interlude takes place in Resume before we resume back at the main character.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Where did we even leave left off on the main character?
I think they were doing something with our tiger man. With Aaron.
Were we at the bar? We were at the snow. We were at the mountain already. I think at
Yeah,
that
which
point.
means we were out with Aaron.
Yeah.
Or Axel.
Or
Some
Axel.
people won't call him.
Once we clean up and make ourselves presentable, we make our way to the cafeteria. Benjamin swore again that he wouldn't try to report me. To make up for everything, I offered to treat Benjamin to a meal. Do you have money? I owe him this much at least. He comes up with a different excuse each time someone asks what happened to him. It's a
He should have
terrible
money.
one.
After all, he got paid from selling us out.
True.
Oh.
Benjamin doesn't know the area any better than I do, which doesn't help. It takes a bit of looking around, but I eventually find the cafeteria that Artemis mentioned during our short tour. Whatever. It's rather big with lots of people in line. It makes me a little nervous seeing Resumed soldiers in uniform again. But I guess I'm on their side now. Funny how things work. You sure you're not in pain or anything?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Being tough is one of my few strengths.
I see. As we got closer to the front of the line, I take a look at the menu, only to realize I don't recognize the currency being used. Benjamin?
Seriously, Benji is fine.
Right. Listen, Benji. Do they not take plumes here? That's all I have.
Oh, did you not get your welcome package yet?
Welcome package?
Yeah, they sent it to your Axiom, I think.
Oh, we get to see the
Benji.
screen.
Benji awkwardly tries to turn his Axiom on.
I just got mine after orientation earlier today, so I'm not the best at using it. But... there it is.
Benji tries to show me his screen. And don't mention that I can't see it clearly yet enough.
We pay for our meals with credits instead of plumes. I already got a month's worth of pay to start with. After that, we gotta earn them.
I see. I take out my Axiom and then shift through my messages. Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, allergies.
Or...
I sneer at a notification from Artemis I apparently got a month ago. I didn't bother reading the whole thing, but looks like he sent me some stuff. Open the attachments, adding the contents to my axiom.
Oh, what's wrong? You look angry.
It's because I am. Anyway, order whatever you want. Like I said, it's my treat. Benji's stomach growls as he starts to drool.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
I wince before glancing at my credits. Maybe I just made another mistake. You don't have enough to pay for both of you. Oh my god. Also, who's banning people in my... I just realized. I see now, like insubstantial gold has been banned from this channel. I'm just like, oh, who's banning them? Because I don't see Siri.
Seribot.
I don't see Siribot's. I don't see it saying Siribot has banned someone.
On my side, it's saying Seribot.
Oh, okay.
Abandoned.
That's weird. I wonder why I don't see Siribot.
They also use the /adblock term cheap viewers.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, you were a farmer before you got recruited? Before getting recruited, huh? Benji brings the bowl of soup to his mouth to slurp the rest of the... Benji brings the bowl of soup up to his mouth to slurp the rest of the contents before answering me.
Slurp.
Slurp?
Ugh, yeah, that's right. After my wife died, I didn't really have much of a choice.
Oh no, we're gonna fall in love with this guy and he's gonna die.
Calling it.
No.
She was the breadwinner after all. I didn't have an education like her. Farming seemed like an okay solution at the time.
I see. Sorry to hear about your wife.
It's okay. I do miss her quite a lot, though. Here, I have a picture.
We get to see a picture? Benji takes out a locket that has been hidden under his shirt, showing me a fuzzy photo of his family, which makes it hard to see the details. I guess that makes sense. Not many people can afford a proper camera.
That was my wife, Sky. We're holding up Jean and Lisa.
He points at them with enthusiasm.
I'm so used to being the narrator.
Oh, it's my turn. They're beautiful.
They're what keeps me going. My partner, Aiden, is taking care of them right now. They live in the middle of the country while I try to work in the big city. Polyamory!
Is it poly or is it just like working partner? We can't
He just said
assume.
he just said his wife, Sky, and his partner, Aiden.
Partner could be working partner, Arden.
You sure about that?
I don't know. This is a furry visual novel. It could be a poly group. It could be a
Screams in the
polycule.
background, Polyamory for the win!
It's definitely a polycule.
He's about as well off as I am. That is to say, not at all. So landing this job is really going to help out.
Huh. I sympathize with him, but I know he doesn't realize how much shit he's got into.
What about you? Do you have any family?
That catches me off guard. I think back to the crew for a moment before taking another bite of food. Aw, he thinks of the crew as his family for a moment.
Uh-huh.
No, it's been just me for as long as I can remember.
Oh, well, maybe we can take a trip to visit Aiden. He's a great cook and wouldn't mind setting up another plate. Yeah, polycule partners.
Yep. I appreciate it. I'll think about it. Ooh. There you are. I wonder what you're doing. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Just as my mood... Oh, is it Artemis? Just as my mood starts to improve, it sours again. Yep. So let me move back so you can read that.
There you are. I was wondering where you had wandered off to.
Just as my mood starts to improve, it sours again. We look behind ourselves to see Artemis walking up. Benji immediately stands up and then bows.
Hello, sir. Hope you're doing well this evening. At ease, Benji. Seriously, you needn't be that formal with me. We're all part of the same team, after all.
Are we? Are we?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're gonna get a shock to our caller, aren't we? Because he sees the wrist. He rubs the back of his head sheepishly, but the bandages catches Artemis's attention. His gaze shifts to me.
Hello there, Mr. Krager.
I mumble as I take another bite of food.
My heavens, what happened to your arm, Benji?
Despite talking to Benji, he looks at me when he asks that.
Oh, I slipped and hit my arm on the counter a few times.
I grimace at a crappy excuse. At least he's still trying to cover for me. Do you need something, sir? And my sentence was a sarcastic intonation.
As a matter of fact, I do. Your first assignment has been finalized. If you would be so kind as to follow me.
Sorry, Benji. I'll see you later, I guess.
Oh, okay. Good luck out there. I'm sure you'll do
They're
fine.
all going to die. No! I nod before getting up to follow Artemis out of the cafeteria. He shocks my collar and pets me on the head a little. I Can No Longer See You is the title of this song?
Ooh.
What do you mean by that? Artemis directs me to a discreet elevator at the end of the hall. Once the door is closed, he speaks up.
Glad to see that you two are getting along.
I'm sure you are.
If you wanted to cover his wound up, you should have given him a proper excuse yourself. That was painful.
Don't have to tell me twice. I panicked.
Don't make a habit of attacking your roommate. There's only so much I can do to protect you.
Surprised you would even go to the trouble doing that.
I don't fuck around when it comes to furthering our goals. I hope you'll remember that in the future.
We'll see. Watching the elevator screen above the door, I noticed just how far underground we've gone. We've been raided. Oh my god.
Oh,
Just
no!
an immediate raid. I'm so sorry. Hello.
Big cat
Oh
raid.
my god, big
Raid.
kitty
My people have
raid.
arrived.
Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Meowdy. Meowdy day.
Meowdy do.
Let's see. Oh, what?
Out at Tumnus the cat. They look so
Welcome,
cool.
welcome to
They were
this
playing
reading of
Dragon
Remember
Age
the Flowers.
Origins. You guys should check them out too.
Oh, they were playing
They're
Dragon
Twix over there in
Age.
the chat.
Are you ready for the new Dragon Age? Game coming out soon? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Hello, my name's a Cardstock, aka the Comfy Owl. It's your first time playing any Dragon Age? Perfect. Perfect
At least you
time.
started with 2 and not 1 like I did.
They started with Origins. That's 1.
Oh,
That,
but then... Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry
oh my
for your
God.
loss.
Thank you for the Prime. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Firebird. I still need to come up with a new name. I've been calling my followers arsonists because that's what they've been doing. We have an arson redeem and everything. But thank you so much for the follow and subscription. Thank you for your Prime sub. Thank you for using Bezos's money to subscribe to me. My goodness, arson. Our current redeems are not active at the moment, as we are doing a visual novel, as we stream it both on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the timer for the ads for another like 13 minutes so we can continue on and give you a little more. I will always give out Bezos money. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the emotes and the ad-free viewing. But yeah, my name is Akaris Noctua, aka Comfy Owl. I am a visual novel / variety streamer. I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. I also I am also part of the group called The Usual Furs, where we do podcasts and play some games on Wednesday afternoon and Thursday evening. So yeah, the arse. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your stay as we get into a very, very deep conversation with this weasel. Also, as a side note, this is an 18+ stream. We do curse, we do say lewd things, and this owl is horny majority of the time for characters that he voices sometimes. But
He
yeah,
also should not be horny for.
they are cute, okay? I can't help that they're
are
also the villain.
problematic.
I can't help that they're the villain, okay? They're hot. Blame the artist. Blame the artist for making them so fucking attractive. okay? My goodness. Our best boy, our big boy, is not on the screen at the moment, so the only person I can be horny is either Lance or this fucker. And this fucker is getting it currently. But yeah. And now we
As
shall continue
I was
with
about
the
to say,
story.
shall we do? I was about to give my little introduction, but I am not needed for introductions.
Yes.
Anyway,
Arden Whitefur is also a friend who joins in on my stream sometimes. They have gone on would you say a
listen,
hiatus on streaming?
mm,
Would you say hiatus or graduation? Or just not
gra-
streaming?
I've graduated from streaming.
Arden Whitefur
Okay.
has graduated from streaming, but they do join in from time to time for our visual novels such as Soul Creek and Remember the Flowers. And maybe a
And
third.
our multiplayer stuff on the usual furs.
Yes, and some stuff on the usual furs. But yes, villains are 99% hot most of the time. The 1% being Floro, which you can eat shit, and I will take his abilities and powers one day. But yeah. So, we shall continue where we now left off.
Yeah, left her in the background.
Watching the elevator screen above the door, I noticed just how far underground we've gone. Where are we going?
Dario wants you to try your hand at taking care of someone in the sublevels. I'm not sure if it's a sick joke or not.
I'm not much of a caretaker.
That's what I said. However, he was advised that you have a unique insight and would be perfect for the job. Oh no,
What the hell?
that's all the information I have. Even I don't know what that man is thinking half the
We're
time.
gonna look at a corpse?
No.
Dang!
We're here. Keep your voice down. She might be asleep.
Who? Whatever. Yeah.
Good boy.
God. Fuck.
Don't just wait to hear Floro
No,
say it.
shut up. I will not hear that D&D. We also do D&Ds on Mondays and Sundays. That's also a thing I forgot to say. But yeah, onto the song. I wrinkle my snout as we make our way down the corridors. It's really warm down here. Wait, when you said caretaker, you mean like... Artemis stops us in front of a pair of imposing doors.
Yes, you're going to take care of someone on shifts with the other assigned employees. You'll be notified ahead of time when it's your turn, and you are to not tell her anything you wouldn't tell someone like Benji.
Is it? Wait, no. Is it the...
Another human.
No, is it the
getting
daughter?
their
Wait, no.
organs.
Is it the? It's your friend. Is it that girl?
If it's her, I would be
Is either
freaking
her,
shocked.
I
I
think
recall she died too.
I think it's her.
We're gonna have a fun time with that one.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Artemis enters a complicated code into the number pad. The door opens as soon as he finishes.
And just remember, we can't read.
We also can't read, and I've been like rearranging words sometimes. Ooh, the fuck, this room's nice. It almost feels as though steam is pouring out of this room. It's so hot. I expect to see a person trapped in a test tube or something. What I met with is much more jarring. It's an extremely well-furnished room. A bedroom? There's someone in an electric wheelchair on the left side of the room. It looks like they're watering plants. It is her. She notices us at the door, stopping what she's doing to look at us. Soon after, she grimaces, going back to watering her plants. Ugh. If I had known you were coming, I would have pretended to be asleep again.
Nice to see you too. Oh god, it could be her.
Yep.
Nice to see you too, Subject 02.
Well, what do you want this time? I'm busy.
Temperamental as always.
Artemis gestures to me in order to grab her attention.
I just wanted to introduce you to one of our new recruits. He'll be taking care of you from time to time. His name is Lance Krager. I do hope you two can get along.
I see your... no, wrong accent. I see you're passing off your work to someone else, yet again.
Cuts me some slack. I'm a busy man. Speaking of, I really must be going. When you want to leave, Lance, just head back the way we came. With your credentials, the lift will take you back to the ground floor. Toodles!
Just like that, the weasel leaves me with this woman with no context whatsoever. If you have no business, you can be on your way. I'll be fine. I literally don't know what my business is. What am I supposed to even do? Don't ask me. I'm usually asleep when y'all come down here. Huh. Why is it so hot in here? For my plants, obviously. They need a good amount of humidity. I start to walk around the room to get a better look at everything. There's bookshelves on the right side of the room. All the books look ancient. A good-sized bed sits at the back corners, covered in stuffed animals. It looks like no one's used it in a while. I thought Artemis had bad manners. Why are you walking around a girl's room without permission? Sorry, I just haven't seen stuff like this before is all. I'm not surprised. It took them a while to find even this much. Them? The higher-ups of your godforsaken organization. Hey, it's not my organization. I'm not exactly happy to be working here. The woman stops watering her plants and then looks over at me. Her hair immediately catches my attention. It's completely white. I can't tell how old she is, but she reminds me a lot of Cyrus. They trick you too, huh? More or less. Just doing what I can to survive. How noble of you. Nothing noble about me. At least you're honest. Don't get used to it. The woman laughs at that. Not in a mocking way, but a genuine laugh. It's been a while since they said someone who's somewhat tolerable down here. The bar must be in hell if that's the case. That makes sense. We're only a couple of floors above hell after all. Now it's my turn to smirk. What are you in here? What are you in for anyway? Oh, no. Not going to tell you that on the first date. Gross. The woman sets her watering can down and then uses her electric wheelchair to cross the room to me. At a distance, I can see the many cables attached to her back of her chair. Are they connected to? Oh, he doesn't know what those ports did on Sire. Now he does. I'll make things easy for you, at least. I'm not allowed to leave, but I can ask for things to entertain me while I'm stuck here. You want me to run errands for you? More or less, but being trapped in a room for as long as I have can make you go crazy. It's why I sleep a lot. How long has it been? Not on the first date. I don't want to get you in trouble either. I'm in loads of it already. I'm sure I could manage. She chuckles again. Fearless, ain't ya? Kinda have to be. I check my Axiom. It's a little past 3 in the afternoon. She's playing hard to get. Yeah. I was going to try to go shopping before they give me a mission that takes me off base. Anything you need? The woman claps her hand in excitement. Ooh. Okay. I've been thinking about a new name for a while. It's been far too long. Lilith it's a cool name and all, but doesn't really fit me, I think. What? In that case, feel free to call me Bibian. It's nice to meet you, Lance Krager.
The way you say Vivian sounds like Bibian.
Yeah, in most Filipino accent, the V and B are flipped. B and V, F and P.
Adds to AI database.
Yep.
I have learned a thing.
Likewise, I guess. Oh, we actually get to see her. Same with Spanish. According to Ben. Is it her?
That is a fun question.
Oh, are we back? On your knees for Bobby?
Well, okay then.
Well, before we even start this, we are going to take a 5-minute break so I can check on the dogs and go piss. In the meantime, everyone stand up, stretch, get some water, get some food. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. All right? BRB, everybody. Hoot hoot. Also, Zed, I forgot to say thank you for the raid. If you need to do your necessary like post stream things, go right on ahead. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. So I forgot, like all in the buzz of it, I forgot to say that. That's my fault. I could hear Mama. I forgot I could see Mama say Musa Mamakusa in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Although the song title still.
Yeah. Oh my god. And also, yeah, everything's on the YouTube side. All the links and credits to the musicians as well as the artists are in there, except one who apparently is no longer on Twitter anymore. So yeah. Let us continue. I think this is your point of view now.
Before I know it, another month passes in the blink of an eye. I still wonder if my perception of time is different from the others. Once we got back, I started going to the gym for a lot more than just rehabilitation.
Oh my god, we're gonna get Buff Cyrus now? Buff Cyrus?
Karen has been teaching me more than self-defense, though. I can tell there's no real technique involved. Yes, our favorite hyena.
Yeah.
She's not a martial artist, but she knows how to do damage.
Yeah. Oh god, I gotta remember her voice.
That's all I really need. Same as Cheetah from Soul Creek.
Same as Cheetah from Soul Creek?
The most recent Cheetah.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Down home Southern girl sort of deal.
Alright.
Karen yells at me from across the gym.
Down.
Alright, sir.
Alright, Cyrus. Alright, Cy. Any more in... Oh, fuck, the accent came out. Any more in Yolnok... Wrong accent. Oh my fucking god. I am professional streamer. Alright, Cy. Any more and you'll knock it off the hook. Come on, time for a break.
Okay. I take a deep breath to stabilize myself before I make my way to Karen and Kanto. Right, Kanto's the fluffy one. Oh, hey, when did you get here?
About 10 minutes ago. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had a vendetta against punching bags.
Was I swinging too hard?
No such thing. Though in all seriousness, you will tugger yourself out if you use all your energy like that.
Man, Karen, when'd you get such a deep voice?
Oh, my bad. I thought I was still a wrong person. No such thing. Though, in all seriousness, you'll chuck yourself out if you use all your energy like that.
Karen throws herself into a boxing stance.
I know talent is teaching you how to use a knife, so I wanted you to try to practice quick but precise strikes.
She starts punching the air in multiple different areas.
Also, for a quick look for everyone, yeah. My god, Karen the hyena.
As Akira says, oh, she is hot.
Yeah, she is. I'm not a knife kind of gal, but they can do some serious damage with minimal effort.
I nod along to her demonstration. I was about to say destination for some reason.
Oh, damn.
Buff Cyrus!
We got Buff Cyrus. I mean, he's no longer, like, skin and bones, at least.
Yeah. Kanto hands me a canister of water, staring at me.
Oh, fuck,
What?
he is hot. Oh, shit. It's the undercut. I'm sorry. It's the long hair undercut, like, combo. He's so fucking hot. I can't.
You know, it's kind of because of Cyrus that I'm trying to grow my hair out a specific way.
Crying. I still need to, like...
But I'll never have that long front hair. Damn.
Yeah, all my hair is going too big. I don't have I could make bangs. I can make bangs technically. I could definitely get his hairstyle. With how long my hair is now.
I'm not lying. I don't get to grow out a long ass mane.
No. What happened to your scars?
Oh, Vita helped me cover most of them. If I'm going to be out in public more often, I want to look less conspicuous.
And more hot, apparently. He is kind of cute too. God. As if anyone's gonna miss that snow white hair of yours. You kept the scars on your chest?
Oh yeah. I place my right hand over them. These are the only ones I have some sentimental value for. Thank you, Dr. Xiao.
You can make bank with those bangs.
Dr.
Yeah.
Xiao.
Huh. That doesn't bother me at all. That's not at all that bothers me. It looks like you're making some scary good progress. You were a twig when we first met. Now you look like you could handle me in an arm wrestling or two. I don't know a ton of humans, but I wasn't expecting your gains to be so fast.
He says with some skepticism, which makes me panic a little. Vita's been helping me with energy drinks and supplements. I swipe up my Axiom inventory sphere and then pull out a thin but long case made out of plastic.
The datification is real. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
he's
my-
been taking protein supplements, so yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, honestly.
It's filled with medicine shaped like gumballs that are brown and smooth. I just wanted an easier way to make my serum on the go, so Vita came up with these for me to store. I think back to when I was theory crafting these with Vita.
Twink death is real. My God, I still remember looking back at my old from elementary school, high school, college, and then me. Yeah, I went through twink death completely. It's crazy.
You had a twink death phrase?
I had a
Huh.
twink death phrase because I had a high metabolism. I did martial arts when I was younger.
I mean, to be fair, I did do wrestling in high school, so yay.
Twink death is the right path. It's the true path.
When we got back from our trip, I went straight for Vita for advice. What should I do when out in the field?
Oh, we're going to flashback.
Oof, not this chair again.
the memories.
They were hesitant, but they figured out how to make compact balls of medicine for me. The main idea was to make it edible rather than something I drink.
From what I understand, oh, the accent came out. He doesn't have one. From what I understand, the axiom doesn't play well with loose liquids. That's why you'll see that water the hyena concocted everywhere around here.
Vita hands me the fruits of their labor. The first attempt at a medicine ball.
You shouldn't need to visit me that much anymore, if at all. With these, I can have them shipped to your room on a weekly basis.
That's amazing. Thank you. Will they be able to help me with my energy issues?
To a point, yes. I suppose they can give you a quick burst of energy in a pinch, but I wouldn't rely on it.
Vita pauses while they stare at me before writing something down in their notebook. They look annoyed. What's wrong? Do they taste bad or something?
No, I made sure to make them with synthetic cocoa powder, like you ask.
Then what's wrong?
After your most recent physical, it was apparent just how much progress you made. It's not normal. Your physique has improved much faster than I thought it would.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, how should I put this?
It's not like you meant. It's not like you to mince your words. This must be a first.
Then I won't. Cyrus, your body isn't suited for long-term combat.
I don't know. I think I could hold my own in a fight.
You absolutely can, especially with the bizarre ability you told me about. But don't forget, you're over 300 years old. Your body might be getting back on its natural course of life. You're willingly heading into danger. Not to mention, you're taking supplements that haven't been fully tested yet. Just taking in your physical condition. If you continue down this path, you probably only have another 30 years to live if you're lucky.
Only 30 years? Damn.
And that's not too bad.
Kid lived for 300 and currently has lost the love of his life.
And now he's like,
Only building a new one.
yeah.
I decided to not tell them that part.
I think this is a good time. Full recap. Do we do a full recap now?
That Hey, Chad, if you want a full recap, give us 3 emotes.
Give us free emotes.
3 emotes each.
3 emotes each. Wild.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's up to them if they want the recap.
true. All right, continue.
I just said this line though.
My bad.
I think 350 is a good age to die at.
Honestly, yeah,
Honestly. Oh,
that's 5.
we got 5 from a band. Okay, long story short, this character was an amnesiac. Got found out in the middle of one of the cities. Turns out he's from that Rasoon place. That Rasoon place is an organ factory of people that apparently harvest organs from immortals that they created themselves because they were initially an experimentational project back before the world ended by, what was it, meteor swarm this time around?
It was a meteor storm. It was like a bunch of like hard stars that they used like as an energy and also as a money resource.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And the stuff, and these meteors created like all these stones and crazy stuff. The Lance guy that we were playing as during the interlude, he's the first person who found us and immediately tried to sell us back to Rasoon because money.
Technically, the main 3 found us, but had to leave us behind because we had blood coming out of us.
Yeah, and they saved us because we were a human, similar to a friend of theirs who we happen to know where he's at. And we're building ourselves up to go save him.
Yeah. But yeah, through all our adventures and escapades, we gained new friends, learned more about ourselves, and regained our memory at one point, finding out that we willingly gave ourselves as a test subject for this new medical research that would allow people to live much longer than they should. We were the first and only good test subjects.
And it has some downside effects to it, such as loss of
Nervous
loss of
system.
your nervous system, sense of touch or pain.
Yeah. As well being just
The white hair.
hooked up to a machine 24/7 to
Inability to be messed with by anesthetics.
and surgically have their organs constantly removed for further study.
And or transplanting.
Yeah. They've been using it. They've probably most likely been using his organs and regrowing them to give to people as the first test try.
Yep, because isn't he a universal donor too?
Yeah, we also learned out that our boyfriend is also dead. Died in the park when he made the call.
It's okay. We got his replacement.
We also made, along the way, after finding out of our memories, we headed back to our hometown where we discover our abandoned house as well as a gift box for us from our mom, dad, our best friend, as well as our boyfriend. And it made us cry reading those letters. And hopefully by January, I'll have all the edited video VODs ready to be posted. But yeah, it honestly, Remember the Flowers, among other visual novels, got us hooked, and the story was well written as well. I have not come across any not well written stories as of late. But so far, the recommendations people have been giving me, as well as the visual novels that I find on the offhand, have been pretty good so far. I haven't had a bad interaction with any of them right now. But all I know is, to those who want me to play the Smoke Room, I will not be playing that until they either edit something or finish the story off completely, due to recent happenings with the writer and all that stuff. But yeah, Anyway, yeah. And now we are here back a month later, technically. Has it been a full month or two in the main character storyline?
He said about a month later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, time-wise, how long it took for each day. I think we lasted a few months, right?
Yeah, although I thought he was leaving to go help the person already,
True.
back then.
I guess no. But yeah.
Guess not.
And now we shall continue.
However, I make it a point not to tell my friends about that fact. I don't want them spread over me any more than they already do. I hope they'll understand.
They won't, but like, yeah.
Eventually, I take out a medicine ball before popping it in my mouth. Oh. Peter really made them taste like candy, to a point that I have had to stop myself from eating more than I should.
Honestly, the original music in this entirety is so good.
I can fix my lack of energy on the fly with these, though I still have to be careful.
Wow. Wait, Vita made them? I want to try.
Sorry, no can do. Ask them about getting your own, but they made these specifically for me. I don't want you to get sick.
Please.
No.
Worth a shot. Still, it's strange seeing you this pumped up. Do you really want to join us?
I do, yes.
In that case, maybe we can spar sometime. Don't insult him, Ring. He's not as weak as he looks.
How's that insulting?
He only fights people he knows he can win against, scary cat. It's not like that.
He grumbles. You look a little out of my weight class, to be fair. You have good muscles. That gives Kanto an excuse to flex his guns.
Fuck yeah. Glad you noticed. One of the perks of being a dragon is that it's easy to maintain muscles. Yeah, you're too scared to get in an actual fight. I have my reasons. I know, I'm just teasing.
I could go easy on you if you'd like.
Gee, thanks.
Mate, so she's serious? You don't like to fight or something?
Absolutely not.
But you're so...
Are we actually looking him up and down?
I inspect him top to bottom. I think Karen, he's probably the beefiest member of the team. Well endowed?
That could be misconstrued.
Karen snickers.
His boobs are pretty big, but not as big as mine.
She flexes her arms and chest, causing me to laugh.
God, you're both so annoying.
Then what's the problem?
It's nothing to be ashamed of, man. Seriously. Well, it's just that being a hybrid makes it scary to get hurt. If I got into an accident, I'd be screwed. Even Technica? I keep... Did we say Technica or Tanisha? Tensia. Even Tensia hasn't made a lot of progress on treating hybrids in serious cases. My blood specifically is a mess to work with.
I see. That's a valid concern, to be fair. That gets me thinking. Could you use my blood?
What?
Well, I am a pristine carrier. Could my blood help you?
That's... I don't know. That's something to look into, though? Are you sure?
Despite the morbidity of the topic, I'm glad that seems to put his mind at ease a little. I don't see why not. Just don't drain me dry or anything. Maybe I can get you a few bags of my blood for Christmas.
What's Christmas?
Oh, I'll tell you later. They've lost Christmas company.
I know. Oh yeah, we have Kai in our head. Our axiom.
I talked to Kai mentally. Kai, what time is it?
2:15.
Oh, shit. Sorry to cut this short, but I'm supposed to meet Talon at the shooting range.
That's what I came to pick you up for, actually. He said he was running late, too.
I get my shirt back on. Hope Silver doesn't mind me being sweaty. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot? Are you gonna shoot with us?
Yep, I'm a little rusty myself. Talon said he could help me learn to snipe. Perfect gun for a scaredy cat. I'd like to see you handle something like it. Way ahead of you.
She uses that as another excuse to flex her good bicep at us, eliciting an eye roll from Kanto.
Can we go now?
Sure, scaredy cat.
Don't you start with that too. We get to meet the gang again. Where's our big cat? Where's our big
No.
cat?
Where's Aaron?
Where's Aaron?
The sounds of resistance soldiers firing resonates through the room. The firing range reminds me of a bowling alley in a weird way. There are even tables set up for people to talk casually at. How they managed to do that with loud-ass firearms, I will never know.
Maybe soundproof.
Silver reserved, Silver reserved 2 lanes for us.
Maybe like the headset has like a comm system. Like I know, like
Maybe.
they put headset to like stop the ringing in your ears. That's all I know.
I know as much as I know. I've held a gun a few times since I escaped, but it's still a weird feeling. Silver picks up on that right away.
And I did like stoner voice with Silver.
Well, like just the chill guy voice.
Remember, you control whether or not someone gets hurt with a gun. I've seen your knife work, and just think of it as a long-range knife.
That's a strange comparison, but I guess I can see where you're coming from. Kind of weird, oxymoronic in a way.
What do you mean?
I became a doctor to try and save people. Now I'm being trained to kill. Isn't that kind of ironic?
Oh yeah, also Cyrus, it was like the main character, Cyrus, also is technically
Ex-med student.
a med student. That's what got him into the program, in the new research program. That's how they lured us in. You're still saving people, Cyrus. Don't forget that.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Take your time.
Food. I guess you're right, but still.
According to Silver, the more you kill, the less you feel about it. He's right. I haven't felt that kind of guilt in a long time. I'm not particularly proud of that fact, but we have a job to do. And if you want to be part of that job, you need to be comfortable pulling the trigger.
Silver holds up a pistol at the barrel for me. He's right. No more hesitation. There's too much on the line. After mustering up the confidence to do so, I take the gun and then stare down the lane. Each lane is separated by its own wall, along with a shelf acting as a barrier from walking down the lane. There's a target board shaped like a person 50 feet away.
All right.
Sleep well, Akira.
Sleep well, Akira. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. The VOD will be still up on the YouTube if you ever want to watch.
Does this have the laser sight like I asked?
Thanks to yours truly. Yeah. To get you started, we got a more primitive model. Do you recognize it?
It's a gun. That's all I can tell.
Get acquainted with it. It's yours. The button near the trigger for the laser... Oh, there's a button near the trigger for the laser. So you can turn it on and off at your leisure.
Okay. I steel myself to get into firing position.
Not bad. You sure you're still a newbie?
I've had some coaching. Let's just leave it at that. I turn the laser on. From this far away, the slightest movement changes the trajectory quite a bit.
Wait. Before you fire, put your earplugs and safety goggles on.
Oh, right.
Oh, so you do earplugs, not headsets. All right.
I gently put the gun down on the shelf and put my protective equipment on.
You should be thankful. As a human, you can wear some pretty effective earplugs.
What do you use?
Depending on the species, nothing. Sometimes we just stuff cotton balls in our ears and pull them out when we're done. Some people use energy-based guns for that reason. They're not nearly as loud. The downside is that they're usually a lot bigger than a traditional gun.
Silver puts on a pair of goggles and lays his ears back before he picks up a decent-sized rifle.
Quick bursts are fine. but firing too much and too often could damage your ears. Accommodate that for the fact that your eyes aren't the same level as your gun. Take a deep breath.
Silver pauses before firing exactly one shot down the line. It hits the center of the target's head.
Take your target out. That's all there is to it.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of, I'm gonna head towards the sniping range. Meet you back home after practice, babe? I'll have to range check. I'll have to take a range check. Sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Tch.
With a scoff, Kenta makes his way out of the firing range. Yeah, there's supposed to be some drama between these two, if I'm not mistaken.
Like, they're also married. I think they're going... Are they going through... I think they're going through a divorce. Possibly?
One of them wants to get married. I think the other one still doesn't catch on because he's too busy thinking about his work.
Rain check
aka
reference.
Color.
I need to play Rain Check. It looks pretty good, honestly. That's another visual novel.
I can't help but stare at Silver in confusion. He catches me and snaps at me.
Don't ask.
Wasn't planning on it.
But we were. We want to know. As the reader, please tell us about your relationship problems.
This owl lives off of tea. Quick!
Give it to me. Tea and coffee.
I say with exasperation, as the last thing I want to do is agitate an armed assassin. Well, I'm going to start practicing.
Let me know if you need help.
He's not looking at me, but at the exit Kanto walked through.
Oh.
I take that as my cue to leave him alone. Instead, I focus on the reason I came here, pulling a trigger without fear. I stick my earplugs in and my goggles on.
Oh. Oh, I thought
Through
it
my
was...
pressure.
I thought there was a mini game again. After like there's a couple after Krayen and what's the other one? The one I did with Razor. There was like 2 mini games that require shooting or catching something, and I'm triggered every time something different happens. Got spooked for 1 second, like ah!
Trust me, this owl's easy to spook.
I'm so easy to spook. I'm right now afraid. Apparently Draco's gonna give... I did say something like before about playing Phasmophobia. If someone gives me 10 tier 3 gifted subs and Draco clipped it and reminded me like a few days ago about that clip.
Oh my.
Fear. All right, read.
Although if you do get Phasmophobia, I can join in on that
Oh,
and
yeah.
immediately die.
No.
Because I curse out every single ghost.
Yeah. There's also the one that DB got me, so I still have to play that. Get closer to Halloween.
Yee. Through my prior training, I have to at least make an inkling of an idea. How am I making that inkling? I don't know, because I read that wrong completely.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said I make an inkling of an idea instead of I have at least an inkling of an idea. Yeah. Not only that, but I have a skill most people can't do. Slowing my heart rate down, I enter my time dilation. After enough practice, I can go in and out of it relatively easily and with little setbacks. The only problem is how long I can actually keep it up for. My artificial heart warms up over the duration, so I have to be careful to not cook myself from the inside out. Even so, it's proven more than useful. I slowly adjust my hands so I can aim the laser at the target's head. Firing my first shot is quite disorienting.
Well,
Upon squeezing the trigger, my hand jerks up, and yet still somehow hits center mass despite aiming for the head.
His hand must have just went down.
I can just barely make out the bullet up before it hit perfectly. That was only one shot, and now I have to deal with the recoil.
It's just recoil.
In real time, it only lasts a second. For me, it's 10 times as long.
Okay. It's pretty good aim, honestly.
I spend the rest of my time at the fire range focused on getting used to firing and recovering from the recoil. Reloading in this state takes a lot of effort. Getting used to what was once instantaneous hand-eye coordination is tricky. This is good practice. I'm not sure how much time has really passed, but I eventually get to the point where a single target is not very useful. It's getting kind of repetitive. My chest starts feeling particularly warm, so I take that as a sign to take a break. Coming back to normal time takes only a couple moments and comes with the sensation of all the blood draining from my head.
Ew.
It no longer feels like I'm swimming through air. Yeah, apparently he has bullet time as a superpower.
Which is great.
But thanks to after everything.
Yeah.
Woo! I hear Silver snicker next to me. It looks like he was watching me the whole time. I take my earplugs out to greet him.
Blood pours out my ears now.
What?
You always look funny when you're focused like that.
Hey, I'd like to see you try it.
I wish. It gives good results.
He looks down the lane. I landed all my shots on the head and even landed a few where the heart would be.
You still have room to improve on your fire rate, but that accuracy is no joke.
Hopefully I can make practical use of it during a fight.
I'd offer to spar with you later, but I have a job I need to prep for.
Oh, is that why you turned down Ring's offer?
No, well, yeah, well, mostly.
Seriously, Silver, what's going on?
I don't want to get into it.
You're going to have to eventually. It's heartbreaking to watch from the outside.
I got another assassination mission to go on. I don't want Ring to worry about me. He keeps bringing up that I shouldn't put myself in needless danger, but he doesn't understand what I have to do. It feels like every time we're alone together, we get into a fight about it. I don't have it in me to sit through another one right now.
With Kanto's fear of pain, I can see where he's coming from. He doesn't want Silver to get hurt either. You love him, right? Silver doesn't respond.
Ooh.
I don't think avoiding it will do either of you any good.
I know. I just don't know how to get it through his head that this is something I have to do.
Is it?
Yes. And I don't need you, him, or anyone else telling me otherwise.
His fear starts to rise as expected. I respect him for sticking to his guns, but I can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Which just makes it all the more painful to watch. I see. Then there's nothing I can really say to help. I'm sorry.
I appreciate the effort. Believe me, I'm not mad at you or him. I just need people to leave me alone sometimes. That's all. I can make my own decisions too.
Oh, if I feel that, I can feel that from him.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. Just know that your actions affect the people around you, okay?
I have to get going. I probably won't be home tonight. You might not even see me until after my trip.
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah. Practice your form. An assassin should look intimidating when they kill someone. You look like you have noodles for limbs sometimes.
I'll try to work on that then. Appreciate the advice. Come back alive, and I'll make sure you're my first confirmed.
Or...
Come back alive, or I'll make sure you're my first confirmed kill.
I look forward to that. I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And with that, Silver makes his way out of the facility. I look down at the gun in my hand. Giving an assassin relationship advice a mile underground. I still can't believe where I've ended up in life. I put all of my personal belongings in my axiom and then head out as well. I have a late afternoon lunch date with a certain tiger.
Yay! Yay!
Official dating!
Yippee! Yippee!
Here, go do crime. I remember seeing that video. That was
Deeper
funny.
Beneath the Surface is the song title.
It's the middle of the week, so the bar isn't very busy yet. Oh right, he's the bartender.
He's a hot bartender.
I have Aaron all to myself, for the most part, while I sit at the bar. He still has about 3 hours left on his shift, so I offered to keep him company before he gets off. This has been a regular occurrence since we got back from our trip. Lately, he'll have a glass of fruit milk ready for me, complemented by a tiny paper umbrella.
Oh, Ben, you're gonna love this. Oh no, Ben, you know this tiger. Mora's gonna love this tiger.
I kind of stole my eyes from this tiger, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though we're not using that as my PNG yet.
How
'cause I
long
still
until
can't
your
find
new
one.
one?
Because the artist who made this hasn't completed it yet, and I need to find another artist who can do both a ref and a PNG tube of my newer self.
I mean, there's a good amount of artists, to be honest.
True, but there's also the fact of money and
True.
time
Money and time.
money, time, and trust.
True.
We've got quite comfortable with each other, at least. I'd like to think so. Whenever I realize Silver isn't coming home at night, I text Aaron to see if I can sleep over at his place. Sleeping near someone puts my mind at ease, I found out.
I'm sleeping next to someone.
Aaron meticulously cleaning some dirty glasses while I sip on my drink. Hey, Axel, can I ask you something?
Did I voice
Remember,
him?
What was it? What
He's
was his
up-
voice?
Southern Daddy.
Oh, sure, Cyrus. What's up?
Yep, close enough.
Close enough.
Feel free to not answer, but I've been wondering. Why do you keep your eyes closed all the time? Are they sensitive to light or something?
Everyone's doing fine. We're just with a hot tiger man over here.
Oh,
Aaron sets his glass as he finished cleaning up on the shelf before turning to me with a sheepish expression on his face.
it's a kind of embarrassing story, to be honest. Do you really want to know?
That only makes me more curious. Please?
Okay, fine.
He chuckles as he leans down on the bar in front of me.
When I first joined the Resistance, they had us stuck doing menial tasks. It was sort of a way to gauge how trustworthy we were. Though Xavier helped us climb the ranks a little bit, it didn't take long before we got more serious work.
Flashback!
Oh, ah!
So bright.
I remember it now. Xavier said there was an orphanage that got caught in a resumed power struggle. It wasn't anywhere notable, so it barely made headlines. We were sent to go help the facility and kids. It didn't seem like work I was suited for, but coming from an orphanage myself, I feel like I had the obligation to help out. Honestly, yeah, I like how the artist got the, even if with his eyes closed, you can tell you could see the smile in his eyes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier was Xavier was much more useful than I was. He helped entertain the kids while Rose and I moved the rubble. Lance struggled with it at first. He wasn't used to doing organized work like that. He liked doing things his way.
Oh!
Aww.
Oh, we got finally my screensaver.
Aww.
At some point, Xavier called me over to meet the kids, which turned out to be a mistake. For better or worse, I'm pretty tall, so when I loomed over the kids, they started crying. One of them even said I had scary eyes. What are you talking about? His eyes are so adorable.
Horrible.
In order to calm them down, I closed my eyes and then sat down on the ground so I'd be closer to their height. Xavier giggled at the whole ordeal. which made me a tad embarrassed. Yeah, the CG art is with this. My God. There's also like a good even better. There, I saw like the links of the artists. A good chunk of them I do follow. Their art is just amazing. He looks adorable. Yeah. All links to the artists are down below in the description on the YouTube page, as well as the link to the visual novel itself. After that, after they saw I was no threat, they started to play on my back like I was a jungle gym. I kind of just froze. I didn't want to accidentally hurt them by moving, which only made Xavier laugh more. As awkward as it was, it made me feel happy that I could help these kids somehow. That's so cute.
Aw.
I can finally use that as my animated wallpaper.
His toothy fangs.
The staff eventually called the kids over for lunch at the makeshift camp we set up. Oh yeah, who voiced Xavier? Was it you or me?
Considering Xavier's close to Cyrus, I'll do Xavier.
Yeah. Hey, Raz.
This is younger him though, so okay, you can relax. They're all off you.
I think he's still like not too young. I think he's in mid-20s maybe.
He doesn't have the white hair yet.
True. This is not him though. This is not Cyrus.
Xavier also ended up having white hair, remember? They
Oh,
mistook
yeah.
Cyrus for him.
True. Remember the flowers? Which flower? The bussy. Rest.
It's a very specific flower that grows out in the desert and sorry.
I think I did a good drawing of it. It's right above the clock in the center of the screen. I still kept the vines and everything on there.
Okay, you can relax. They're all off you.
Let out a sigh of relief. I've been through a lot, but that was one of the scariest situations I've ever been.
Don't say that. They were having fun with you.
You say that, but I made them piss their pants at first. Oh, thank you for the sub, Blood Locket. Remember to hit that bell icon to get notified of the next visual novel stream, as well as the podcast, so as among other things. Thank you so much. Are my eyes really that scary?
What? No. Well, not to me anyway.
Grumble to myself. The last thing I want to scare is to scare the kids, the very kids I'm trying to protect. Ugh. God, I'm narrating twice today. Xavier always reassured me my eyes weren't that bad, but I just want to be careful. And ever since, kept the habit of closing them.
Aw, that's both adorable and kind of sad. I hope it didn't hurt your feelings or anything.
At first, it did, but I got over it. Besides, after all that's said and done, it made me happy that I could cheer up those kids.
That's good at least. Still, there's one thing that bugs me.
What's that?
I think your eyes are beautiful. I wish I could see them more often.
Oh, Cyrus, you're gonna make me blush.
It's a shame it's true. His ears lay back in embarrassment before leaning down to the point where we're eye level. So he's so close, I can just barely feel the breath coming from his nose.
Yes.
He slowly opens his eyes and gives me a coy expression. Ah!
Since you like them so much, I thought I'd give you a closer look. What do you think? Are they still beautiful?
Like black pools of the void. I can feel myself get beet red as he teases me. And you were talking about me making you blush. Yes, they are very pretty. Happy now? He reaches his paw up to pat me on the head.
Delighted. Thank you, Si.
Oh, shut up. Aaron chuckles at my flustered disposition. At this point, I'm sure he's aware of my feelings for him.
Yeah? You want to say them out loud?
No!
Say it!
I'm really not subtle at all. He hasn't made a move, neither have I.
God damn it.
I've never been the type to initiate a relationship.
Start it.
Still, he's certainly not afraid to tease me. Handsome asshole. I like that about our relationship. Besides Silver, I'd say he's the person I'm the closest to. No shit.
Yeah.
Aaron's axiom beeps, catching both of our attention. He quickly reads the message, then gasps. What? Is something bad?
On the contrary, your request to meet with Tatiana has finally been approved.
He says with a little reservation, but still smiling.
She says she wants to have a private conference call with you next week. I'll forward you the message. She wants you to try to pitch something to her.
What do you mean?
In short, she needs to make sure you're worth bringing in onto our team. She acknowledged your passion, but we do dangerous work. If you're not up to her expectations, I can't imagine she'll hire you.
A pitch? It's been a while since I've had a job interview in any capacity.
How about later tonight, you come over to my place and we can brainstorm together?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, that sounds great.
Smooth.
The smoothest.
The Riz. My God.
Riz.
I forgot how plain our room is. God.
Ooh. After our little lunch date, I decided to head back to my room to relax. I surfed the gate for a couple hours before deciding it's a good time to head over to Aaron's. I don't think I'll ever get over how impressive the Axiom is. I was able to pack everything I need to spend the night in just minutes.
Honestly, I want that to be a real thing so badly, but I know we're never going to get it.
Well, between that and the fact that it literally has to dig straight into your nervous system
True.
without
Hey,
anesthetics
hey, Arden, the next campaign, can we have axioms?
in the next campaign?
Yeah, why not? Next chapter of your book series.
You mean the next book, and that one takes place 500 years in the future.
So that's a yes?
That's still a no.
Damn it.
There's a different campaign that I want to run where the Axioms could show up, but not in this one. No.
What if we just flavor it so it's just a bag of holding that's magically in a enchanted bracelet that opens an inventory?
That will be up to you
Yeah,
and whoever creates the character with that capability.
I guess I'm creating that character with that capability.
I thought you were going to create the necromancer couple.
I thought I was too. I'm probably going to anyway. I still have to like figure out shit how that's gonna work. I'm still not. We still have to run that one shot so I can get used to the system.
Well, between that and I still haven't created the world yet. But
Sure.
moving on.
Moving on. Continue.
It'll be cold on Lambden Peak, so I decide to wear my jacket. Due to all of my training, I'm able to fill it out more.
God, show us more. Show us more pictures.
Muscle.
Show us this twink death.
Good. I'm not the biggest fan of wearing baggy clothing while in public.
I like baggy clothing.
Me too. Another proof that Cyrus is nowhere near like me. After double checking everything in my axiom, I make my way out of my room.
Outside is.
Upon turning the
Oh.
corner toward the capsule port, I'm surprised to see Silver. He's talking to someone.
Oh no. Do I have to voice a breakup?
Oh,
I don't know if I can handle that.
uh-oh. I swear I recognize them from somewhere. And he doesn't look too happy.
Look, it's none of your business or anyone else's. Who is this?
Oh, sweetie, don't be like that. You know you can tell me anything that's troubling you.
Only so you can potentially use it as blackmail. I know how you operate.
We both know I have more than enough dirt on you and everyone else. I don't need any more to blackmail you with, thank you.
Is it Tatiana? Ha! Oh, she's gorgeous! God damn!
Oh, Mama.
Wait,
fuck.
hold up.
Oh wait, tall Mama Wolf.
Is this
Tall
Tatiana, a pink wolf? Wait, is this his mother?
That would be funny.
Okay, also, I gotta give it to her. The bedazzled Axiom bracelet. It's just, there's diamonds on that Axiom bracelet.
And no, he has two.
Oh my god. And he has two, like, wild.
Right. He mentioned about that already,
Yeah.
like more in a previous chapter. Helps her stashing weaponry.
Yeah.
He towers over him easily with those high heels she's wearing, adding to his predicament.
She's the type of woman, she's like 7 feet tall, but she still wears like 10-inch heels.
The woman is teasing Silver to the point where he starts to bare his fangs. I've never seen him so agitated before. Try to help him out? I attempt to... Trying to help him out, I attempt to step in.
Just realized, did I voice Tatiana before?
No, it's this new character.
Okay. We don't know how she actually looks like, to be honest. We never seen her face.
Exactly. There's a chance this isn't even Tatiana.
True.
Oh, hey, Talon. Back so soon? Both of their ears turn towards my direction. Silver groans.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Hi! Oh, you must be Cyrus. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh, it is her.
The woman turns her attention toward me, letting me get a good look at her. With those heels, she's a couple inches taller than me.
Did we ever got to know like how tall each character is?
I think Cyrus is average human height,
So, like,
so
5 something?
5'6", 5'7"-ish.
Mm.
Her pink businesses mention her pink fur, which I assume is dyed.
Oh, it's Crystal.
Call me Crystal, hun. Pleasure. She tries to offer me a handshake with a warm smile on her face. When I glance at Silver, he just shakes his head.
Don't do it. Don't do it. She'll blackmail you.
Not wanting to make the situation any more awkward than it already is, I shake her hand. Yeah. I'm Cyrus. Nice to meet you too, ma'am. My, how formal. Respect goes a long way, you know. Little Snowball here could learn a thing or two from you.
Is this his mom?
Maybe. She gives an exasperated sigh. After all this time, you think he'd consider me his mother?
I don't need a mother, Crystal.
He emphasizes her name heavily. You'd be surprised just how important having parental figures is for someone growing up. Ash is such a sweetie. Wonder what happened. Silver pops up.
You really had the nerve to say that. We went through hell because of you.
Now, we both know that isn't true.
Oh, really? Hey, Cyrus.
Yes?
Hey, Cyrus. Yeah. How would you feel about someone knowingly sending you and your kid brother to be experimented on?
Talon, we've been over this time and time again. At the time, I felt that reporting and showing you to the world was the only thing we could do. Your existence being known to the country was protection in and of itself.
You let them take us. We almost died.
If that's how you want to interpret it after all the time, then there's nothing I can do.
Oh, God, the gaslighting is so real. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
If that's how you want to interpret it, like, I don't know.
Oh.
What?
Silver whips head back towards me, which makes me jump. Crystal chuckles. Sorry, I just realized where I've seen her before. I think back to the articles and videos I've watched over the past couple months. She was a prominent figure in anti-Resume propaganda. I watched a few of your news stories. Not many, but... I know, hard to forget someone as stunning as I am. Stop, you're too much.
I want to throw up. God.
Like they keep girl up.
She literally is the embodiment of that. Oh my God.
Silver grumbles as he stares bullets at her. But yes, thank you. I'm a reporter in the real world. Down here, well...
She's the leader of the intelligence unit. She knows everything here is to know about the resistance, including those who work for it.
You're no fun.
Sorry. Growing up in Resume kind of does that to you. But you should know all about that. Unless you're finally slipping up.
We both know that isn't true. If you want, I could share baby pictures with Cyrus.
What the? No, how?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I still slipping up? I know everything to know about everyone, including your hospital records.
I hate her and love her so much. I was born in a hospital?
You sure were. If you give me a kiss on the cheek, I could show you Ash's baby pictures too. What do you say? Fair trade? Silver is shaking at this point with his fist balled up. He quickly looks back and forth between the two of us. Silver starts to pout as he motions for her to get closer. Wait, is he actually going to do it? Crystal chuckles as she leans down towards him.
He punches her.
He
Aw.
pauses for a moment before puckering his lips and slowly moving closer to Crystal's cheek. Just as he's about to make contact, Crystal stands up straight and then pats Silver on the head. See, I knew you were a sweetie. Don't worry, I'm not going to embarrass you that much in front of your friend.
But
Crystal opens up her bright pink axiom and quickly taps the screen.
Everything.
Just hyper pink
There's
on this
even
girl
diamonds
boss.
on her thing. What the fuck?
Crystal opens up her bright pink axiom and quick tap screen. Soon after, one of Silver's axioms beep. Now don't say I've never done anything for you, Kay?
Also, I just realized her cigarette holder is also pink.
Uh-huh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Womp. Silver puffed up and agitated. Silver puts his still puffed up and agitated. Silver puts his hood on and then stomps away. I've never seen him make so much noise on an exit before. He just needs to push the right buttons. I think it's good for him to let his frustrations out like that. Goodness knows how much he keeps it in.
She's not wrong. He does hold on to a lot of emotion.
She turns her attention to me. Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
I hope you can take care of him for me, Cyrus. As you can see, we don't always see eye to eye. I mean, I am quite taller than him.
I was about to say, because he's so short and all.
She sighs, which seems to be genuine. Honestly, I don't know what to do about that boy. I can speak for him.
Can't.
Oh, I can't speak for him, but just from this conversation, I think he's pretty comfortable around you. You really think so? I've never seen him get angry like that. He's at least comfortable enough to drop his tough guy act. How heartwarming. If being the lightning rod is all I can do, I guess I'm satisfied with that. As for you, Cyrus, I hope you've been settling in well. It was no easy feat to get you out of there. Yes, ma'am. Thank you again for your help. She chuckles. It is a breath of fresh air talking with someone so polite. The
Oh,
fox
she's a
smiles
fox,
at me.
not a wolf.
Yeah, giant pink fox girl.
Oh.
The fox smiles at me, looking me over as if she was inspecting me. I understand you're meeting with Titania soon, right?
Oh god, the song. Waking Up for the Last Time.
Oh,
The
no.
titles for these songs are just on point. Are they hints? What's going on?
Yes, I am. I guess by knowing everything in the residence, she knows all about me too. Wonderful. I'm sure you'll do fine. If you need any advice for your meeting, feel free to send me a message. Krista crosses her arms for a serious look on her face. I know Titania better than anyone. While she might be willing to pull some strings, please keep in mind that your safety is a top priority. If you don't prove your capabilities to her, she won't let you join. That being said, you just need to show your talents and what you can bring to the table. You don't need to be built like a brick house to be useful, nor an experienced killer. We have other jobs we could offer. take the next few days to figure out what makes you you, and how you can become a valuable asset to our cause. Crystal swipes on her axiom, sending me a message with her contact information. Again, if you need advice, I'm only a message away. Will we finally get to play around with axiom buttons?
Maybe.
I
Oh,
see.
my
Thank you
bad.
for
My
I
bad.
see. Thank you for your help. I'll think hard about it.
No.
Good boy. See you later,
What's with all these
Ghost of
characters?
Resume.
What is all up with all these characters calling us a good boy?
You just know it's triggering your
It
Brettness.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I nod. She takes that as her cue to walk away. Heels clicking down the hall.
And with that, we're going to take our final 5-minute break. And when we return, we will finish off the hour. So everyone, stand up, stretch, get some water, get some food. Be right back in 5 minutes. All right? BRB.
Hobgoblin. Want a treato?
right, we are back. Hello, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that break. Hello, hello. Now, time to see where we go today.
Sec.
Mm-hmm.
Computer throwing up like 50 different
Yes!
alerts. I turn my Axiom on to read the message he sent. I nearly choke on my spit as I see a picture of Silver as a baby attached as well.
Oh, do we see it? Say yes.
Show us.
Say yes.
Show us. No.
No, come on. Let's see the
Puppy
baby
Silver.
Almost killed
Instead
it.
of transporting directly to Aaron's apartment, I decided to shop around Lambent Peak.
Oh.
I had the idea of buying him a gift as a thank you for letting me stay the night. I don't have a lot of plumes on me, but I should be able to afford something. And that's the least I can do. The window shopping is a tad awkward around here. Everything is either really expensive or incredibly niche. I don't recognize a lot of the gizmos and gadgets I walk past, and I don't want to spend 200 plumes on a pair of glass tongs. Think, what's something Aaron would like? Oh, I know. They
Food.
won't even let us make.
Nah,
I rushed
it's
to the
that
only
linear.
I rushed to the only grocery store on the mountain. Everything looks fancy as hell. It's a small shop. They just poured anything you buy up to the counter.
Hello, sir. Haven't seen you around. Are you new to the peak?
Oh no, a friend of mine lives up here. He's actually why I've come in. Do you happen to sell fish at all?
In this, what looks to be a bread market? No. Of course. What kind would you like?
The best you got.
That's
That breadfish
very
over there
vague.
looks very tasty.
That is very vague. Have some trout, tuna,
Salmon?
salmon, tilapia.
I had to start running halfway to the condo, even with the help from Vita, to get my back. I had to start running halfway to the condo. Even with the help from Vita, my back gets cold really easily. Kicking off the snow, I quickly make my way inside. Aaron answers the door almost immediately.
And a towel. Damn it.
Ah, but in business casual clothing.
I love it. There you
Hey.
are. I was worried you gotten lost.
Oh, hell, I guess I'm almost 20 minutes late. Sorry about that. I went to do some shopping on my way over.
Oh? What'd you buy?
I comfortably hold up a sizable package wrapped in paper.
Why are you holding your dick? You okay?
Just a little something to show how much I appreciate you.
You
Yes, I'm
okay?
trying to find my wiffle ball bat to bonk the owl with.
Too bad. The redeem's gone for today. Huh?
Doesn't mean I still can't bonk.
Huh? Wait. That smell. Is that? What is
The
that?
biggest salmon on the market and in stock.
Excuse me? Excuse me? But that must have been so expensive.
Good thing I'll be starting work soon. Right?
That's not even a guarantee, and
Aaron's stomach starts to rumble, which makes me laugh.
rumble,
Uh-huh.
rumble, rumble, rumble. What?
Ooh.
I skipped lunch today. Okay, fine. Get in here.
Okay.
I love his apartment that looks like a house.
I would love an apartment like that.
An apartment with
But
2
I
floors
also
is
hate
wild.
apartments, so. Yeah.
That's a wild apartment.
Aaron pulls me inside and then shuts the door before huffing.
Ugh. You know you don't have to spend that kind of cash on me.
Oh, does that mean you don't want the fish?
That's not what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate the gesture.
He starts to ruffle my hair playfully.
But let's wait until after you landed the job before you start spending that kind of money, all right?
Hey, come on. I have a fantastic resume, thank you very much.
Oh yeah? Hit me with it.
Well, you see, uh, does 300 does a 300-year-old doctorate count?
Probably not unless you renewed it. No.
How about living for 300 years? That's gotta be worth something for endurance.
I used to have to pick you up because you got too tired to walk.
Psh, that was months ago. I'm totally fine now.
If you say so.
Want to arm wrestle?
Cyrus, my hand is as big as your head. I'm pretty sure.
Did I stutter? Aaron chuckles.
Si, I'm not gonna arm wrestle you.
Please.
Okay, fine.
Little does he know that this is just an excuse for me to hold his hand. I'm so smart. No wonder I was a doctor.
Okay. My
Aaron
goodness.
places the wrapped fish on the kitchen island before he has us sit on the ground by his coffee table. Even while we're both sitting down, he towers over me. He places his left elbow on the table, offering his left paw.
Do you want me to go easy on you?
He asks with sincerity. I puff out my chest and then grab his paw confidently. It's very warm, which distracts me for just a moment. Trust me, I'll be fine. Slam! Ow!
Uh-huh. I win.
You cheated!
All's fair in love and war, Cyrus.
He says with a smug look on his face. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future then. Silver's been teaching me how to be stealthy after all.
Oh, yeah? What else has he taught you?
He's been teaching me how to handle a gun too. It's weird, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh? Maybe we can go shopping for some weapons. Your pitch at Titania could be combat related.
That's a good idea. You know any good shops?
Plenty. Although,
Aaron looks apprehensive. What's wrong?
I'm still worried about you trying to join in the fray. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy you found your kind of that kind of passion, but
Aaron pauses.
I just don't want another Xavier situation to happen, you know?
I know. I understand the risks better than anyone. That's why I'm training as much as I can. Conversation reminds me to take one of my medicine balls out of my axiom. Vita's helped me find a good schedule for medication. Karen and Silver have been great tutors, too. Plus, I got you here with me. You've done all wonders for helping me build up my confidence. So trust me when I say that I'll be fine, alright?
Oh, Cyrus.
Aaron opens his eyes and smiles.
All right. I trust you. Just let me know if you ever need help. I'll come running, okay?
Only if you ask me for help, too. Deal?
Deal.
He offers me his hand to shake. I quickly oblige before trying to bring him down to the table. He doesn't budge.
A+ for effort.
Had to try. Aaron chuckles before sitting up. He puts his paws under my armpits to help me stand up before standing up himself.
For old time's sake. Now, how about we start working on that fish?
Absolutely. Do you need any help?
Also, thanks, Patches. I will drink my coffee. You can help us setting everything up. The recipe's a bit of a process with all the spices and greens I want to put on it.
Let's get started then.
Ask him out. Ask him out. Do it.
Technically, they're already dating.
I know, but proper.
This would be a proper date.
I mean, like, they haven't properly asked him to be boyfriend yet.
Oh, that.
That's what I'm asking. Gotta ask. My God.
Aaron pulls out all the spices we're going to use for the fish. Besides salt and pepper, there's a few others that we'll use in the small quantities. He hands me a bottle that's labeled Spriggan. Okay, what's this one?
Halcyon is the song, and that's my line. Okay, what's this one?
Since so much has changed in the world around me, we've made it a game to see which spices I can recognize, even though they have different names. Oh, that's thyme, 100%.
Like the clock?
Yeah, but it's spelled differently. We mainly put it on meat we cooked in the oven.
Well, I am putting this in the oven. That counts, right?
Absolutely. Alright, give me another.
Hmm. This one.
Hands me a glass bottle labeled firegrass. It's
Cayenne?
filled with little red brown flakes. That's cayenne pepper. One sniff is all I need.
Oh,
Woo!
red pepper.
Damn, that's definitely crushed red pepper flakes. We used to put that on pizza. You're going to use this for the fish?
I feel like that would taste really good, actually.
Actually, it goes great on tilapia.
No, I just want to see if you can figure it out.
Rude.
All right, one more, then we'll get to work.
Hands me a bottle that's simply labeled cilantro.
Cilantro's still the same in this future? What's wrong?
I take a big sniff of it. Yep, that's cilantro, alright. Aaron chuckled.
So, this one stayed the same, huh?
Looks like it. We mainly use it for Mexican or Spanish dishes. But it's also common in Asian dishes as well. Adds a nice bit of freshness, especially in something like pho.
I would love some pho right now. God. Oh, should I make him say it the wrong way or the right way?
Make him say it the wrong way.
Pho? Huh. I've never heard of it. Do you remember any other recipes it was used in? I'd love to try them sometime.
Huh. I could probably help make pho. As for tacos, I think back to the pre-made name brand taco seasoning Mom used to use on lazy dinner nights. White people taco night. Probably not. No, I could make the ground beef and tortilla, but I don't know the right spice combination.
Then maybe we can make it our own? How hard can that be?
Fucking hard. Between the two of us, not hard at all. Besides, any excuse to eat something with cilantro is welcome.
I'm just glad you like it. Both Karen and Lamp thought it tasted like soap. Oh, that's still a thing here.
It does.
Damn.
God bless them.
It tastes like soap to you?
It does taste like soap to me unless I
Damn.
have it. Unless I'm having like hot pot and I use cilantro as part of the base for one of the dips, then it doesn't taste like soap.
Oh, now I'm excited for this Saturday. Me and my friends are going for. We're gonna. Their friend Dandy is gonna bring out the hot pot, and we're gonna watch the rest of Legends of Vox Machina at Plato's house. I'm
You said
excited.
Saturday, yeah?
Yeah, this Saturday.
That means I'll watch it this Saturday. I'll be caught up with you.
Yeah. We're catching them up on season 2, and then we're gonna watch season 3 because the next 3. So there's 6 total episodes out by Saturday. So I'm excited.
So I'll get nice and caught up on season 3. I've watched seasons 1 and 2 already.
Hell yeah.
We can nerd! Anyway.
Yes. Hey, after we're done eating, do you mind telling me more about the recipes from your time?
Sure, but only if you're writing everything down yourself. It'll be good handwriting practice.
Ooh. Oh, his axiom's round.
Uh,
I don't think we've
Aaron
seen this
uses
before.
He takes some stationery from his axiom.
This is new.
Yee.
This is pretty cool. Cause like each of their axiom portals are like their own styling, which is nice.
I would imagine that you would be able to make your own axiom. Have
Oh,
different effects.
yeah. Deal. I love to learn that. What was it? Cursive?
That's something you'll need to find another tutor for. I barely learned that myself.
Oh.
Just be happy I'm not going to test you on anything. I feel like I'm not a very good teacher.
Only one way to find out. Let me get this in the oven and then we can get started.
You got it. And smiles as he starts to prepare the fish. I head over to sit at the bar while he works. I lay my arms flat on the counter so that I can rest my head to watch him. It's calming. Yeah, I like watching Twist cook too.
Aw.
I agree with Cyrus. Before I knew it, Aaron started to clean up the dishes, even while I was still eating. Aaron scarfed his foods down very fast in order to get into his impromptu tutoring session.
Aw.
He said it was the best fish he'd ever eaten, which made me very happy. Yay.
Yeah.
Though I have to wonder how much he actually tasted. Regardless, I'm more than willing to help him with something he's passionate about. Aaron sets up a table to work at, saying that the coffee table would be too small for us. It's a nice and sturdy table made of wood. It's circular and looks pretty heavy. In typical Aaron fashion, he picks it up with ease.
Oh my god.
Once he gets a couple of chairs, I put one to sit next to him. Show me what you can write to get us started. Try writing, "Hello, my name is Aaron Cosmos. It's nice to meet you."
That shouldn't be too hard. Give me a second.
A second turns into a minute. A minute turns into 2. I pucker my lips. This is going to be harder than I thought, isn't it? When he does finally finish, he slides the paper over to me.
Well, what do you think?
He asks proudly. So proud that I have to make sure to let him down gently. I could barely make out any of what he wrote.
Well, you have the handwriting of a doctor.
Aaron, your name has 2 A's. Why'd you only write 1?
I thought if the first one was capitalized, you wouldn't have to.
Who told you that?
Anto.
He states sheepishly. Of course he did.
Is it really that bad?
Well, it's almost legible. Well,
Illegible.
It's almost illegible. If I didn't tell you what to write, I probably wouldn't be able to make it out.
Oh.
Hey, don't worry. We can figure it out. Can I see how you're holding the pen again?
Sure, just like this.
He moves the pen to the paper.
Oh, wait. Let me make sound effects a little bit higher because I did hear a pencil sound effect. I'm going back.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
He moves the pen to paper. His form is fine enough, but I think I see the culprit. His paws are so big the pen looks like it belongs to a dwarf. There's no way he'd be able to control it with precision. I think we need to get you pens that fit your size. The tiniest movement can ruin your writing. I gesture for him to hand over the pen. Once he does, I write the same sentence he did. Well, I write the same sentence he did lower on the page in half the time. Though I haven't written in a long time, the muscle memory is still there.
Whoa.
It becomes second nature once you get the hang of it. When we go shopping tomorrow, maybe we can find something better for you to write with?
My god. It's like both our visual novels has us teaching someone to write English.
For 2 very different reasons. One, literally not his native language, and the other, for some reason, the English handwriting just disappeared.
I guess because it kept typing everything out.
I mean, it is a high-tech society. It would make sense that he did mention that, like, paper was scarce and only owned by the rich.
True.
Aaron nods enthusiastically.
I'd love that.
Good. I pass the pen back to Aaron. If you don't mind me asking, why are you so interested in learning to write?
Well...
Aaron scratches the side of his cheek.
It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh, enlighten me. I tease him briefly. If you want to, that is.
Well, Xavier used to handwrite me love letters when we were together.
Ah, is that right?
Yeah, I'd find them every now and then, and like to hide them. Being from a time before axioms, he still handwrote pretty much everything.
Aaron has a dopey smile on his face. He reminisces. It makes me happy to see him happy. I see. Can you tell me more about him?
Well, it'd take me all night.
He says jokingly, but I decide to call his bluff. Good thing we have all night. We can talk about it while I'm tutoring you. How's that sound?
Well, okay. Well,
Aaron picks up his pen again instead of trying to write. I think he's scribbling.
Xavier was born during the transition period after the Seven Stars landed. Growing up in a desolate land, he didn't have much. Presume was the only thing keeping people alive in this part of this country. He happened to live close enough to it.
Aaron sighs.
Back in the day, Presume advertised themselves as a paradise after the apocalypse. It's a very exclusive paradise. Even so, people flocked from all over to just the chance of being let in. As you know, they didn't accept everyone. Xavier considered himself lucky that they accepted him. Flashback time to see.
I thought, wow, my family can finally make it easy for once. They promised they'd take care of anyone they deemed worthy. Though I quickly learned what that meant, because I was the only pristine carrier, I was the only one they took in. I was told my family would be safe outside Resume. I can't confirm if they were or not. I never saw them again.
Xavier's face looked hopeful, but I'm sure they were straight up abandoned. I think he knows that, and that makes me ball up my paws angrily.
The treatments weren't so bad at first. Over time, they pushed me more and more. It got to the point I had to be in an isolation capsule just to be of use. I wasn't supervised as some of the other carriers. That's when we started planning my escape.
Xavier sighs.
Grant really did want to get me, anyone else he could, out of that place. I just wish he got out too.
He's still smiling, but I can see a tear well up and then fall down his cheek. Gently, I try to wipe it away with my paw. He grabs it and strokes my fur.
I hope he knows the sacrifice wasn't in vain. All of the information we smuggled out definitely hurt them. And most of all, I got to meet you, Aaron.
Oh.
Ah. Aaron sighs sadly while smiling.
Even through everything, he remained a positive force of nature. I know I would have given up a long time ago. I never got a chance to reply to any of his letters in a meaningful way. Anytime I tried, they'd just be a scribbled mess. So, I'm still trying to practice. Maybe I can give him one someday.
I see. You believe he's still out there, don't you? Aaron struggles to answer at first.
I do. I really do. I know it.
Then I take a deep breath, pushing my feelings down. Let's make sure that the next time you see him, he gets the snappiest love letter ever written.
You would do that for me?
Absolutely. You're my best friend, Aaron. I want you to be happy.
No!
Friend zone!
We friend zoned ourselves, but
Womp, womp, womp.
Cyrus, stop. You're gonna make me cry.
My training must be paying off if I can make someone like you cry. Huh.
Yeah, you emotionally punch me in the stomach.
Good. I intend to make sure you have the prettiest handwriting out of everyone.
Oh shit, I think my stream ended.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Artie, can you double check real quick?
It's chat's still going for me. It hasn't said anything stream ending.
Why is it
It's
sub-only chat? Is it sub-only chat?
No,
That
shouldn't be.
that freaked me out a little bit. The quick actions are freaking me out.
Your stream's still going on.
All right, we're still good.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, all good.
Let me get this back up. Good luck. We're both gonna need it.
We've got all the time in the world. Let's get started.
All right. Thank you, Cyrus. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, jeez. One sec.
What happened?
My headset's being weird.
Okay. Sad. This is such a slow burn, and I hate it. God.
You're more than welcome, Aaron. Trust me. Is that music audio playing for you okay?
Yeah, is it not for you?
It's just giving me static. It's okay. That means it's on my end.
Wait, is it static live though? That's the thing. Let me refresh this for you.
Better. Okay.
Oh God, the interlude. I think this is starting to end of the interlude.
Though it hurts, I'm not going to fuck around with Aaron's feelings.
Oh.
He's still grieving after all. I'm still very much interested in Aaron. But if I can ease his pain, that would be enough for me. Right?
No. Probably not.
Probably not. Big
Oh
time.
no, teleportation complete. Welcome back to Resume Lands.
And that's where we're probably gonna stop it for now.
Yeah, we'll save that there. Ooh, gives me enough time to walk. But yeah, look, it's been a full year, almost a full year. We're getting close to a full year. If we play it again November 28th, then it's a full year since we last played.
I mean, considering we still have what, like 5 more chapters to go, we'll
We
get
have
there.
a good amount. Like, all right, save there. All right, we already saved, right? Yeah, we did.
Ye-
We saved those. But yeah, we have. So we finished the interlude too. We did
I think
chapter
we
14.
just finished chapter 14, so
We're
on
like
chapter
in the
15 now.
We're probably in the in between because it didn't outright say chapter 15. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Again, I hope you stay comfy, cozy in this owl cottage, and thank you again, Thomas the cat.
Thomas the cat.
Thomas the cat for the raid. And if you guys are still here and you want to check up on anything, our socials are right here. I made that command wrong. Our
Lol.
socials are over there. And for the peeps on the YouTube end, everything is in the description down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you think about the visual novel so far. We're just getting back, and our VODs are currently not up to date to where we are, but will be in the future. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for watching. We will be coming back tomorrow, I believe, just for Pokemon. I'm not doing anything in the mornings as we finished the Polar Night episode with Gemini Starfielder. So yeah.
No,
Anyway.
I have been keeping up with Pokemon stuff. If you actually finally put me as one,
I will find you a Pokemon. I gotta name you one.
great.
I will find you one. I'm trying to find one. I'm so sad I haven't found a Machoke still. A Machoke combo. I'm so sad about that. But anyways, okay, say that again. Thank you all for watching. I hope you stay comfy, cozy in this owl cottage. And as always, remember guys to stay comfy, stay cozy, and always be safe. All right? Have a good night, everybody. Hoot hoot.
Night-night.